you notice a giant-looking creature pop up. Here's what he looks like.
Hell, run!
Wait, what?
Big, stupid, ugly ogre.
And welcome. How is everybody tonight? My name is Elliott. This is our first show of the evening, so I'm proud to introduce Bounty Board and my four friends here, starting with the top left to bottom right. We have Caleb. Caleb, say hi.
Hey everybody, I'm Caleb, and I'm playing Human Bard.
Human Bard Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. And James. James.
Hey everybody, I'm James, and I'm playing a High Elf Fighter.
Welcome, welcome. Kris.
I'm Kris, and I'm playing a half-orc barbarian.
Wow. And then David here.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm playing an Air Genocide Rogue.
Fantastic. So, without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. We're basically gonna figure it out as we go. There's no pressure here. We're new. We're friends. We're having fun. That's what matters, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right. So, switching into the correct scene, and we find ourselves in the beautiful Yawning portal. What do you guys remember from the last time we played? Because we played some side quests. We had a little bit of fun, just warming up.
I remember killing lots of bad guys. I decapitated a guy.
Yeah, you did
knocked out
decapitate
his friend like 3 times and had some bard bring him back to life. That's what I remember.
I remember the front half of a centaur doing a backflip,
Oh,
while the
yeah.
bottom half stayed completely.
Oh man, that was a
Awesome.
fun moment.
That was
Man, we've had an adventure so far.
Yeah, no, we basically had 3 sessions before this where we were going through a side quest, one of the Adventurers Leagues that kind of like warms you up to Waterdeep, and the Yawning Portal especially. So, without further ado, I'll just like set the stage for you. You guys are all sitting around a nice sturdy wooden table, so if you guys want to pick out a table, and we'll all
I'm
meander
like
to
that
it.
one.
I know, there's so many
The
options.
guards that were there.
Yeah,
I
those,
think we should go to this one.
that one?
That one?
That
Okay.
one's better. I don't like that guy down there.
Yeah, he
He
looks.
seems shifty.
I don't know. I'm not into that.
Looks a little suspicious.
All right, continue.
Okay. I'm already having technical difficulties, so let me just refresh everything as we get started here.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
Oh yeah.
Can't have a harrowing adventure without some technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's
It doesn't
part of what
count
makes it
if
an
you don't.
adventure. Okay, hopefully the music started back up. So, moving on. You guys have basically had a nice dinner for 4, and there's a brightly burning candle and littered plates, cleared of food and half-drained tankards, the sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing. Lots of songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard friend. I'm sure you guys remember. You guys remember the bard friend?
2 strings.
String.
3 strings. He would get so mad if you called him 2 strings. So as you know, you guys are enjoying your evening and just having a great time. Is there anything you want to share with each other? Maybe some rowing tales of, past adventures, or maybe you want to share a trinket or 2 that you have. Maybe boast about it. This would be a good time to introduce your magic items. So I gave each one of these guys a magic item that you tied to your backstory. So they each kind of like gave me a backstory as well.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first. So Aeodin, he's a high elf, and I just almost exit the entire chat. Hold on, sorry.
And it's broken again.
He's a high, and it broke it. So he's a high elf. I have a bow across my back, and then it's a long sword in game, but it's more of like a staff with a long like blade on the end of it.
Okay.
And I'm not saying much of anything. I'll make a comment here and there, but I'm mostly just swigging my flagon and then I'm like playing with a ring that has a red garnet inset, and I'm just kind of spinning it while I'm staring at the table. Should I describe what it does, or just?
If you want, or maybe it has like some sentimental value, like you don't need to share it.
Sure. I mean, I will say that the ring wasn't my own to begin with.
Okay.
And it's a ring of fire resistance. So any fire damage I take is halves.
A ring of magic fire resistance. Ooh, mysterious.
Ooh.
It's mysterious in its generic sounding name.
Yeah.
So
like
Hershey, what's your item?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what do you got?
I have inherited from the more estranged members of my family loot with a briny, greeny jewel affixed to the head. It's been affectionately called Pricked Pickle in my family for years.
Pricked Pickle.
And I continue on with the name.
Prickle.
What does it sound like? Does it have like a specific sound to it?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I played it. You play it sounds like a lute.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, if you take out a dill pickle and rub it across the strings, it makes a particular sound that casts a spell.
Oh, okay. What was the
Is it confirmed when you do that?
Yeah, this is canon now, by the way. So what is the ability of this set item? Because we kind of like came up with this pricked pickle, just impromptu.
We haven't used it yet, and I forget what we agreed upon.
Just to jog our memory, I believe we said that one spell of your choice becomes like an area of effect spell. So say like you're using Healing Word, that would become like an area of effect.
Oh.
So it would definitely help in healing situations, because as you've noticed, we have a bard, a fighter, a barbarian, and a rogue. So you guys are like the A-team with like no way out. So yeah, that's the prick pickle. Gulroc, what do you got?
Well, Gulroc takes out his like totem, carved in the shape of Griffey the Griffin, his friend Griffin that he grew up with in his Orcan village. That he carved it in his image, and Griffey imbued it with magical powers of Griffin, wind energy from the Griffin, and it's a Wind Fury totem.
Oh, okay.
And then Griffey left. I haven't seen him since.
Oh, Griffey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, so you made this yourself?
Yeah, Gulroc is a carver. He carves stuff. He carves stuff. That's what he says eloquently. No. Half-orc brain, not so good with words. But yeah, it's a Wind Fury totem, so I put it down in battle, and I get Wind Fury element on my weapon to randomly proc extra attacks.
Yeah, so he rolls a d6, and if he gets a 6, we let another attack happen. But he also, I guess you just have to make an attack using your action. So
Yeah,
we're gonna work it out. Maybe if it's
to re-roll a hit die.
right, and it might be too strong, so we could tone it down over time. Yeah, we don't want you to hog all the glory. Just saying.
He's OP.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have to rework a lot of my stuff.
He did like roll his own stats, and they were abnormally high.
We even nerfed those.
Yeah, we did nerf them. Yeah.
I rolled them twice too.
But yeah, welcome aboard. So that's the fighter, the bard, and the barbarian, and then we have our rogue Zagoria. So Zagoria, what's like a little tidbit, and maybe introduce your item.
My item is a cloak that has Misty Step, where I can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied spot that is in my vision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cloak that I stole from my father, who was the chieftain of the clan I came from before I left.
Yeah, and you're an air genocide, so you come from a faraway land.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is quite the ragtag group of adventurers. Does anybody have like any rousing words to kick off our night at the Yawning Portal?
More beer.
Yes, more beer, please.
So Durnan, the barkeep, and you've noticed he is a fighter himself. He is well established here. This is his bar after all, and he built it, with the profits he made as his own life as an adventurer. You guys helped him out the last couple nights, or I guess it was only over one night, but we split it up into 3 sessions. So he gives you all a welcomer's brew is what he calls it, and so each of you has inspiration, so you can use that whenever you like. Mark that however you see fit, but what inspiration does is you can re-roll any bad roll you have, or you can re-roll one of my rolls, so you can force me to re-roll.
Oh.
But yeah, you each have DM's inspiration, and that'll last, let's just say 24 hours. So feel free to use it or not if you want to play hard mode.
With that, next session, would we still have the inspiration?
Debatable. We'll see.
Like 24 game hours.
Yeah. And you can get more inspiration throughout the, gameplay. It's just creating very heroic moments that I reward you for as the dungeon master. And then your bard friend here, he has a lesser version of that, because mine's the all-seeing inspiration. His is bardic inspiration. He plays you a nice little fluty tune. I'm honestly not sure what level you get that at. Do you know Hershey?
Bardic inspiration's level 1.
Level 1?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a very valuable tool to use. So yeah, as you guys are enjoying your night, Durnan's have a drink on me, friends. And he passes out 4 huge tankards of ale. You guys have earned it. So across the bar, however, you hear a shout that eclipses all of the noise going on. It says, "Ya pig, you're like killing me mates, do ya?" And it's way over yonder. I'll show you what it looks like. Right over here.
Okay.
So you'll notice there's a half-orc woman, and maybe you've seen her in your previous night in the tavern, but she's a giant, 7-foot tall half-orc woman, Gulroc's type especially, who challenges all the patrons, or at least anyone that wants to arm wrestling. And of course she's a gambler, and she usually comes out on top. But across from her is a bandit. His name is Kris. He kind of announces it wherever he goes. So Kris here, he's basically throwing punches at Yagra. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Yeah. Can I
throwing punches at her?
Can I huck my tankard at the guy?
If you want to.
And boom.
Sure, go ahead and make a what check do you think that would be?
That's it's 60 feet. I mean, it's a ranged attack, I guess, with an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
So
do you have proficiency with improvised weapons?
I think
that's a
so,
feat.
no.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d20 and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Not great.
A 6.
1, I think. Yeah, +1.
Okay,
Or
so
no,
adding your
well,
strength
no, it's
mod.
ranged, so +3, 9.
Okay, because archery, yeah. Alright, so +3. Yeah, you chuck it, and it kind of clatters at his feet, and he's a little perturbed by it, but, I mean, he's a ruffian himself, so he's used to being on the, receiving end of mistrust, so he doesn't really care about it. 4 of his friends jump to their feet, and you witness Yagra and this bandit basically starting to go blow to blow. Yagra's very capable in a fight, so she is clearly in the lead here.
Can I walk over there, step in between them, completely ignoring the bandit, and turn to, what was her name again?
Yagra.
Turn to Yagra and ask, "You still doing those arm wrestling bets? Can I get some? Can I get in?"
Okay, so you want to jump in between a fight. They're already fighting.
I just want to step in. I don't even pay any mind to the bandit. I just step in between. I'm completely focused on the half-orc woman, and I want to arm wrestle.
Okay, well the bandit, he throws a punch, and does 16 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay, so at that, I believe the way fisticuffs work is it's a d4 divided by 2.
Mhm.
So you take 1 point of damage.
I
Lucky
don't
you.
even notice.
Yagra,
Yes.
you're basically talking with Yagra at this point, and she's able to hold her punch. She's like, "What are you doing, mate? I'm in the middle of a brawl." That's her voice.
I
now.
thought you were arm wrestling. I'm here to arm wrestle.
Look, arm wrestling hours are over. If you like, you can help me push these buggers out the door.
And I'll come over at this point, and I'll be like, I'll say to the half orc, I'll say, he wants to arm wrestle, so I'll take care of these guys. And then I'll kind of like, I want to draw like the aggro from him so that he can just arm wrestle her unimpeded.
Sure. So yeah, because you threw the tankard, that was kind of your round. So we'll say this is like your next action. You're kind of like getting up and moving over to in between the tables here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hershey and Zagoria, was there anything you were doing reacting to this moment?
I definitely don't want to get involved, but I'm concerned seeing Gulroc has just jumped into the fray like that. I'll decide to try and cast Bardic Inspiration on. Or no, I don't. Wait, I get nearer, but I don't do anything. I just get to get a better view.
Okay. All right, so you're kind of like on the sideline here, kind of like seeing how things are progressing. And readying your action, maybe something goes awry.
Yeah.
Zagoria, Mr. Shadow, what would you like to do?
I'm definitely paying attention. I want to position myself to be able to do something if I like see that I want to or need to. But I don't think I'm doing anything yet. As far as positioning goes, maybe over here.
Okay. So yeah,
sneak around the back.
Yeah, so you're kind of like in the back line, trying to get like a good angle, maybe see where the weak spots are.
Right.
Yeah, gauging your prey even. So yeah, as you guys are all clustering over here, you kind of made the right decision to come quickly because there's now a crowd around you. You're all part of like a huge crowd right now. They're all very eager to witness a bar brawl, especially with Yagra. Yagra is like the prime champion of the Yawning portal. So yeah, Kris, I will say you, Yagra, and Krentz all roll initiative.
All right.
Does anybody else want to get in that fight?
For sure. I'm definitely in.
One. I rolled a 1. The heck?
Start some good luck.
Dude,
Oh.
I
Wait,
rolled
did
a
you
1
roll
too.
one? Oh my god.
Wait, how do you have 3 initiative?
Whoops.
It's
Here,
my
I'm
dex.
redoing
I have
the
plus 3 dex.
initiatives.
Yeah, I only have +2.
Yeah, because your
Yeah.
modifier. Gotcha.
I definitely rolled a natural 1.
Hey, Nat 1 club.
Too much ale.
I need to add you guys to the initiative. There you are. Cool. So you're a 4. Yeah, both of you guys rolled 1s. That's pretty funny, actually.
Is it funny?
It's pretty
Hilarious.
funny. You guys are clearly new adventurers.
I'm still just a little intoxicated by all the booze.
Booze and boobs.
Definitely.
Do I roll if I'm not doing anything yet? Like if I'm just watching for now, do I roll yet or?
You can go ahead and roll, because then you'll have an action when this fight happens.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a brawl with fisticuffs, right?
Yeah, right now no weapons are drawn. But these bandits are the shifty type, and having dealt with a couple last night, you're aware that they will draw weapons. So
I'm gonna work on my fisticuffs.
I'm ready for
I
that.
didn't go to the proper thing.
I'm going ham with just my fists.
I see what you're saying, David. Let me add your turn.
Yeah, I didn't have my thing select. My guy.
That's okay. So yeah, you rolled a 9. It says it added your initiative, so cool.
Right.
So first up is going to be Krentz the bandit. So noticing Gulroc, especially, he wasn't really expecting a 2v1 scenario, so he kind of like whistles over to his friends. I can't really whistle. And all 4 of them kind of like jump into the ring because they were basically on the cuff of all of these guys. Aeodin, you're welcome because you were basically maneuvering yourself in between. You could probably block 2, so I'll say like 2 of them.
So I'll just stick both of my hands out and like kind of try to grab them by the scruff and like push them back so they can't walk.
Oh, okay. You want to put your hands on them?
Or like if they're all moving in that direction, just by blocking those 2. You know what I mean?
Whoa there.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you're just, are you trying to grapple them? Maybe.
No, it was more just like a way to stop them from going past me. You know, I'm just preventing them from walking past me.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, our bandit captain here, he'll be first up. He's gonna go ahead and throw another punch at Yagra, but Gulroc is in the way, so he's basically just gonna step around Gulroc. He doesn't really have beef with you. You're just kind of like a obstacle at this point. You don't really get an attack of opportunity either, so he's just gonna take another swing at Yagra. He's not gonna draw his weapon yet, but he is looking a little bit worse for wear. He already took a hit from Yagra, so he's gonna go ahead and swing.
Oof.
Yeah, let's see. Yagra has a armor class of 11, so she does get hit, and she also took a couple hits before you guys finally made your way over. So he's gonna do about 1 damage. So another -1 there.
These are all open hand.
Yeah, these are all open hand at the moment. But the other bandits, let's see if I can get them on the turntable here. Yeah, next up is going to be Hershey. So Hershey, if there's anything you'd like to do.
Ooh, I'm behind the 2 guys that are on Aeodin, correctly?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'd want to help Aeodin out, and I'm gonna roll to try and just pull the pants down of the guy I'm coming up from behind. Does he notice me?
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do a stealth check. We'll see what happens.
All right. Sorry, I'm not perfect at this. There we go.
Oh, 15. Yeah, he does not notice you.
Not a bad roll.
So you're pulling his pants down? Is that what you're doing?
Just to, like, you know, so that he can't move his feet properly. And I would hope I could give him a little push while to try to knock him down, but also embarrass him as well.
That count as a grapple?
I guess it's a grapple. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Can I combine those 2?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and describe it for us.
All right, I come up behind him and I pull his pants down. He's surprised, and then I give him a good push from behind, forward.
Okay. Yeah. So you basically embarrass this guy. The poor bandit. He just wanted to make a quick buck. But yeah, his pants are around his ankles, and we'll just see if he is able to stay on his feet with a quick dex check. Yeah.
He stumbles, but
He kind of does like a weird backflip. It looks pretty impressive, actually, but his pants still are around his ankles.
I don't know.
He loves to not wear pants.
Yeah, this is his natural habitat.
It's like, whatever.
Yeah, so the other bandit who was next to him, he tries to make his way around Aeodin. He looks at you, he's like, "Get out me way, mate." Anything you want to say?
I'd be like, "Try me." And I'm like cracking my knuckle.
You got a problem with Xanathor? Listen, you don't want to make enemies of Xanathor.
If you ain't Xanathor, then I've got no problem with you.
You mocking me accent?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, he goes ahead and
He's
unsheaths.
towards me.
Yeah, it's this one here.
Okay.
So he's gonna unsheath his dagger.
Oh,
Or scimitar. They all have scimitars at their waists.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and take a swipe at you.
Fuck.
Let's see. It's a 6. What's your armor class?
14.
Yeah, it's a swing and a miss. But he is like ready for a fight. Like this is something he gets paid to do, and he loves to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's his turn.
I thought it was just a brawl. I would have done something a little more serious if I would have known these were going to be turning into a flashing thing.
Fists.
Oh,
Yeah. No, these.
I'm still going fisticuffs. So
Yeah.
It hasn't got to my turn yet. But
Well, these bandits are basically, here for Yagra. They all are keen on intimidating her, but you all kind of like intervened at the weirdest time. But they were pretty. I think they were like told, as far as you can tell, to just like draw blood if they have to. So yeah, next up, having heard an unsheath of a sword, he draws his weapon as well. He goes for Gulroc though, because Gulroc is kind of, obviously in the way.
wait, did he unsheath his sword? He said.
Yeah, because he heard the unsheathing, he was, on edge. So he's gonna draw his scimitar as well.
Wait, is this is the main guy or one of the other guys?
This is another peon.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, he draws it and unleashes a slash at Gulroc, but it's another swing and a miss. So it was a 6 to hit.
That does not make it.
Yeah. It kind of like brushes off. Like you didn't even notice him. You were kind of still facing Yagra, so it was kind of weird to just feel like a whoosh by your head.
He's trying to arm wrestle with her.
Yeah. This is weird, like half-orc flirting going on. So yeah, this guy, he's gonna use his movement to pull his pants up. Way to go, Hershey. He's gonna turn around, he's gonna look at you, and he's just gonna do like this, what? Like, this weird shrug motion. Yeah, he feels taunted at this moment, so he's gonna take out his light crossbow and shoot it your way. At this point, all the
That's an extreme reaction.
yeah, well, all the commoners are kind of like running away at this point. They weren't expecting, weapons to be drawn, so all the commoners, they basically make their way away. And Zagoria's up next, but yeah, all the commoners are kind of like backing away. It's slight chaos, like fights are pretty common here. So yeah, slight chaos is.
This is escalated beyond a normal bar fight.
Yeah.
So.
I just
not how
imagine
things usually happen.
shaking his head at us because he knows us and he's just like, oh god, not again.
Yeah.
But yeah, the crossbow bolt, these guys cannot hit for shit, so it just whizzes by Hershey. Hershey does like this cool matrix motion, but then his back like kind of gives out.
Terrifying.
Oh, a terrified matrix motion. Perfect. Okay, so Zagoria, what would you like to do?
I'd like to sneak up behind that bandit near Gulroc and near me, and kind of put my dagger to his back and say, "You better chill out if you know what's good for you."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one hadn't even gone yet. He was literally about to make a move. But yeah, so you're gonna put a dagger in his back, and you get to roll for sneak attack. I don't think we've done a sneak attack for you yet.
Awesome.
Okay, so how do I do that?
It should be in your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Do I just plug it?
Mhm.
An extra D6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. Okay, so I just roll for an attack and then I roll again? A D6?
Here, I'll look at it with you.
Okay, yeah. I probably should have looked at this a little more.
So yeah, it should be at 1d6, and every odd level, you'll get another d6 added to that, because I remember looking at it. Also, that reminds me, I have the spell that comes up on screen. Perfect. So, exploit and strike a distracted foe. If you have advantage or an ally within 5 feet of them, you deal an additional 1d6 plus 1d per odd level. So yeah, just add a 1d6 to your damage roll. But you do have to hit them first.
I do roll. Okay, so I roll with my dagger.
Yes.
Like this. I think. Does that work?
I should be able to make you macros real quick. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, here's another. Oh, here's the sneak attack. I found it. Do I want to roll that too, or?
Yeah. Just roll your normal weapon, which will be in your character sheet, and then you can also add a d6.
Okay. Does that look fine? I don't. That's what happened when I clicked it.
When you click your character, do you not get like little shortcuts at the top left of your screen that say like your weapons and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I did. I do. Like I'm in my character sheet and it shows like my 3 weapons right here.
I mean, not in your weapon, your character sheet. I mean, like if you like shift click your little avatar icon on the top left of the map, there should be like a little thing.
Oh.
That has little shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
Shift click it. Hold on.
Like this. Does that? That's what it should look like.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of lost all my macros.
There we go. Let me try this then. This is the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the roll to hit.
Right, but I mean that's like the same thing I wrote before. It looks like. Like not the same result, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Formula or whatever.
Yeah, that looks right, I guess. I don't know what the 20 out of 60 is, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the 20 60 either.
It seems to work fine.
Okay, well, yeah, you sink a dagger in his back. Go ahead and roll for damage, too.
Okay, how do I do that? I forget. Oh no.
That's okay. Just clicking through your character sheet, you should be able to click, like, dagger.
Uh-huh.
And then it'll... Oh, there should be, like, a damage type button.
Okay. That's what I did the first time. And the second time. I think it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else's looks normal. Yours looks really weird.
Weird.
In your equipment sheet, though, it should say like damage type, and just roll the dice that you need for the damage type.
Oh, the 2060 I believe is for ranged. So if you're throwing it.
Okay.
So it's like 20 to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's that's the hit, but if that's the hit, then damage.
So go to your equipment in your character sheet.
Okay.
Next to your weapon, there should be like damage type, and it'll say
that
1d12 plus this or whatever, and just. I think you're gonna have to physically roll it. Like you'll have to use the roll action.
Right. Now, if I go into the roll, it says like D4. Let's just say, and then it says 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that plus? Or is that no? That's 3 of them. Okay. It says so it says D4 plus 3. So I'm gonna roll a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And then
plus
you add
3.
plus 3.
Right. So that'd be 4. Okay.
And then you gotta roll a D6 for your sneak attack.
Right. Let's see if this works.
Oh, this is what we figured out, James and I, the other night. If you click the word dagger under the D20 roll, it'll roll the weapon. So if you click dagger.
Yeah, the damage.
Yeah, we're going to say that you ambushed the shit out of this guy. Like,
Okay.
You sunk it into his jugular, and his, like, arteries just popped out the other side. So it was just a brutal massacre. Everybody's, like, trying to, like, calculate it using their own dice. They're like, how did he do this? You were a mathematical genius and targeted the right part. So, well done.
Okay.
You murdered that guy.
We got him.
One down.
Yeah. Here, I gotta make him look dead. With an X.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, well played. It was his turn next, and you saved the day.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Now he just says...
having a 3.
He's like on the ground, like gurgling, like. Okay, next up is Yagra. Yagra hollers out, "Oh, that's not fair! You all have weapons. Mine's in me locker." And she swings a punch at the big purple dude next to him. He's not actually purple. That's just what he represents. So yeah, she's gonna throw a fisticuff. And let's see if the fisticuff works. Wow, swing and a miss. Just in the heat of the moment, maybe it's because there's some half-orc blood near her. She's gets her tables turned and just.
Oh, sorry. Did I distract you with these?
You could say that with your bumbling buffoonery.
I get that a lot too.
All right, Aeodin, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right, so I got this guy in front of me who drew his sword, right? And then, is the other guy facing Hershey?
Yeah, the other guy, that Hershey, embarrassed. He's kind of like trying to get his kicks back.
I'd like to attack the guy that's facing Hershey, so because he's flanked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at the guy that's drawn at me, but then turn to his friend, and then I'm gonna pull out my long sword, two-handed, and just try and
slash him
swipe
across the
on
back. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Oof, not great.
All these low rolls.
Yeah.
Eight.
Hey, it's alright.
Does he
Get
get
him
a
out of the way.
modifier for him having his pants on the ground, though?
He pulled him back up on his
I
turn.
get advantage, right?
Yeah.
He pulled him back up already?
On his turn, yeah.
Oh
He
my
wasn't able to
God.
move.
Wait, is it advantage if he's flanked, or is it like extra damage? I can't remember.
Does anyone understand how flanking works? Let me
I
pull it
don't
up.
remember.
Or maybe that's just for sneak attack damage. Maybe I'm making shit up.
Here, I actually have a cool DM screen that I can just Google it real quick. So yeah, flanking on squares when a creature and at least one of its allies adjacent, you have
Oh, wait.
advantage.
He has to be adjacent to me, because he's 2 squares away.
No, you get advantage just because you're flanking him, as you say.
Okay, so adjacent to the enemy. Okay, so I'll roll again.
Yes.
Thank God. Oh, fuck. Definitely not. Wait, you know what?
wow.
Screw it. No, I want to... Wait, I can't use my inspiration to roll again, right? Because I already rolled twice.
You should save it. We'll say
Okay,
this was
okay.
not a successful flanking from our high elf fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the most you guys have gotten all night. Like, you kind of were a little too antsy about jumping into the fray. So, yeah, just 2 slashes, just both to a guy not even facing you. You miss.
I'm still pretty tipsy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, blame it on the alcohol. Gotcha. Cool. So, anything else you want to do for your turn, or it's Gulroc's?
I can't really move because I'll invoke, so I'll just chill where I'm at.
Okay. Cool. Gulroc, what would you like to do?
let me. This might be an action, but could I throw the she orc one of my hand axes, or is that too much for like a?
I'll say that's your bonus slash like
action?
interaction. Yeah.
Okay.
So you toss it to her. Give a sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Okay, sweet. All right, let me grab that. Oof.
So many low rolls.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. So you chuck
wasted.
it, and it
I'm
kind of like
wasted.
lands at her feet. It didn't hurt her. If you had rolled a natural 1, I would say it would have hurt her. But yeah, it's at her feet, and she acknowledges it.
I swing the axe twice, and then I just go, "Hey, there's the hunter," and then I just
Perfect.
it just bounces on the floor.
Okay. Yeah. So that's your turn. Gulroc, what would you like to do? Kris, you are muted, by the way.
Gulroc.
Still muted.
It wouldn't work.
There you go.
All right,
Now you're back.
So, I take my totem out, I slam it on the ground so that it stands nice and up, and I'm like, all right, oh boy, my first bar fight, I can't wait. And I go and I punch with just my bare fists. I just wind back. Oh, no, I rage first. I rage.
Okay.
Ah, and I just swing at the purple guy.
Sure. You want to go for the head honcho or a different bandit?
Oh, the purple. This
Okay. Yeah, the Barney purple one. Yeah, Krentz.
Barney purple. Yeah.
Okay.
Does Dex attribute to your hit roll?
If you're just doing punches, we'll say it's your strength modifier. You don't get like any plus or minus.
Oh, so then it's +4 for my strength.
Let me just look up unarmed strikes real quick.
Okay. That's noobs.
And if anybody knows, please.
I know the strength applies to my damage.
Wait, what's the question?
Right?
Kris ask.
Just like, what modifiers affect your hit die?
If it's a melee attack, it's strength. If it's ranged, it's dexterity. And I'm pretty sure the damage of a fist is 1 plus your strength modifier.
Well, it's 1d4 plus strength, right?
Or a d4, yeah.
Minus 2, or yeah, divided by 2. Okay, so then that's plus 4. All right, let's go.
Yeah, reading it, it says on a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier, and you are proficient with it. So proficiency, I think you add 2.
I'm proficient with it?
Yeah, just in general, you are proficient with unarmed strikes, but it's only plus 2.
Okay, well then that's...
It still hits. You still punch the guy in the back of the head. So it's going to be 1 plus your strength modifier.
Plus 4, so 5.
Yeah,
Plus
5 damage.
For the
You got fat fists.
plus 2 for the
For
rage.
rage?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. So, yeah, with that hit, you kind of... Go ahead and describe how you punch him.
After raging, I did my battle cry. Ah!
Rah.
I'm back as far as I can, and I just a mean right hook right into his gut to the point like those anime punches where you can see like the punch going through their back.
Mm-hmm.
Just lift him off his feet and like, ah!
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, this knocks him unconscious. This weird anime-style running jump punch. He was like it caught him off guard in a way, and so it was a very knockout punch, kind of like KO style. Felt like a Scott Pilgrim moment in a way. Yeah, so Yagra, she just notices this.
All my wind fury.
Yeah, no, this guy is out cold. So yeah, as he goes unconscious, the rest of the bandits kind of notice this, and they're looking to make a break for it. So we'll see what happens.
I'm not finished yet.
I lost my turn tracker. Whose turn is it?
I think it's me.
It's one of the bandits.
Yeah, I think wasn't there like a couple bandits first? It's like restarting the order, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Gulroc was the last one.
I was indeed the last one.
Okay, cool.
Or wait, no, there is one more, unless that's just incorrect.
No,
Yeah,
that's the guy
well,
that-
either way,
That's the dead guy.
Krentz, he's
dead.
unconscious at this point. So... but yeah, the other guys, they are anxious to make a break for it. Is there anything you guys just want to say, maybe, at this point?
As they're running away?
Yeah, as they're basically trying to make a beeline for the door.
Ooh.
Come back here, I'm not done yet.
Be like, I don't remember the name of that guy you said not to upset, but I'm pretty sure we upset him, and I don't care.
Well said, well said.
Got him.
So yeah, you start to hear
What
a
is it?
rumbling, just from deep below the well to your side.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, you hear a roar of sorts. It goes something like this. Kind of like a war horn
It's
kind of deal.
terrifying.
I know. I've been
Wait,
practicing.
it's like a creature? It sounds like an actual horn.
Yeah, and you notice a giant-looking creature pop up. Here's what he looks like.
Ah, help! Run!
Wait, what?
Big, stupid, ugly ogre.
So
Is that what I think it is?
yeah, as this thing creeps up from the underground, he gets bigger and bigger here. This guy is ginormous.
Shrek?
And he climbs up over top. Durnan yells out, "Troll!" So
In
Durnan,
the dungeon.
Durnan makes his way over.
Level.
That's the monster I spent a lot.
He looks beautiful.
So yeah, the troll here, he's tapered by several flying bat-like creatures. There's several attached to his body, but these are like flying about, causing mad chaos. They look very demonic in nature. They're called sturges. So So yeah, Durnan, he's got a great sword in hand. This is obviously not the first troll attack, but he looks at every adventurer in the room. He's like, "You there, give me a hand with this troll. Fight off those sturges. I'll keep the troll at bay and bring fire if you can." So at that, I'm going to add these guys all to the turn counter.
Can I get a reroll on my initiative?
Oh. You just defeated the head honcho. So.
How does this man stay in business? That's what I want to know.
Well, he caters to a specific crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, like why do normal people even come? I guess they don't.
Dang, dude. I lost all my add turn macros, so I just have to do them manually, that's all. So we're going to add 5d20. What the? So yeah, so as you guys are witnessing this, you can interact with Yagra or the other bandits. But yeah, this troll is now like the main focus of every bar patron in the room. Most of them are like trying to get out. They're trying to leave. But outside of like the workers themselves, they're kind of like bracing for impact in a way.
So we can move and do stuff before we confront.
What's like, how do you react to this moment? Maybe there's a way you interact with other people. Those are like the two actions I'm saying you can use right now.
Oh man, I'd want to get some space, like move as close to a wall as I can, and then just like keep my eye on the sturges flying around.
Okay.
Like, do I get to move, or is this like a ready to action thing?
If you have like something you want to ready, feel free.
I'd run a ready a fire bolt.
Okay, you want to ready a firebolt?
Yeah.
I ready my great axe. I pull that out.
Cool. So it looks like your party, you want to shift your attention to what? What is like
I'm
the
gonna
group
go for the
consensus?
sturges.
The sturges?
The sturges, yeah.
Okay, so while...
Actually, no, I'm gonna continue focusing on the bandits because I'm in bar fight mode.
Sure. Okay. Good call. So yeah, these two bandits here, the ones I'm pinging, they're going to attempt to retrieve their boss, or at least the guy that, you know, they call boss. So as they're passing you, you're welcome to make a strike at one of them.
All right, which one is closest? I guess this one right here in the middle.
Yeah, the one.
That one.
Yeah, they all haven't really taken any damage, so they all look about equal.
The one guy's embarrassed though.
Yeah, the one guy's still embarrassed, but he's ready to get out of there.
14.
Okay, 14. That does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Are you pulling out your axe, or are you just
it's
taking
still
a swing?
unarmed. It's still unarmed.
Still unarmed? Okay.
So you said it was 1 plus my strength, so 4. Plus I'm proficient at it, you said?
You said you were raging, so it's 1 plus 4 plus 2.
Oh, so the proficiency doesn't take a...
The proficiency is for the attack roll. So this is the damage roll. I don't think we even roll for it. It's just 1 plus 4 plus 2.
Okay.
Because you're unarmed.
Then 7 damage.
Cool. So 7 damage. Yeah, you took the wind out of him, but he is not down. He is not down. And it was the middle.
Wait. I got one more thing.
Sure.
Okay, it's nothing.
Nothing. Oh, the Wind Fury. I'll say that is not for reactions, because this was like a reaction punch.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, also Yagra, she's going to attempt to make a hit. Let's see. So she'll roll a d20. Yeah, that does not hit. So she's just caught in the heat of the moment. She sees the troll popping up, and she kind of like grunts like, "Ooh, now this is a real fight." So she takes the swing at the bandit as he walks past, but it wasn't a really focused punch. So yeah, these two bandits, they pick up their dead. So the two that just passed you, you were only able to swing at one. Aeodin, you also have a reaction if you want to swing at one of them.
Take a swing at a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zagoria as well. So both of you are welcome to take a swing at any of the ones that just passed by.
Yeah, I'll do a long sword attack. 16.
Okay, 16, that does hit. Which one are you aiming for?
Let's see. Ooh. Do any of them look hurt?
Yeah, the one you watch Gulroc just
That guy.
slap him. Okay, yeah, this guy, he is beheaded. Or, you know, if you'd rather go for flavor, like how would you like to bring him down?
Oh, I'm so happy with beheaded.
Oh, okay, beheading is a excellent option.
Just like a nice clean, like over the head, and then whoosh,
Ooh,
across like that.
mad
I
style.
shout at Aeodin like, "Hey, that was mine!"
I didn't see your name on him.
Oh, yeah, Gulroc's having fun just having a bar fight. You already brought out the sword, and you're cleaving noobs like it's no tomorrow. So yeah, that guy, he's down now. But the other two, they're able to pick up whom they thought were their only unconscious friends, and they start making their way away
Zagoria's,
from combat. So,
attack.
oh yeah, Zagoria, you're welcome to
Yeah.
attack one.
I want to pull out my rapier and go. I guess they're both pretty much equal at this point, right?
One's dead. The one closest to you, which is the one you would have had an attack on, he doesn't look like he's taking any damage.
Hit the dead one.
You hit the dead one.
I want to go for, I guess, the guy the closest to me.
Okay.
And pull out my rapier and attack him.
Okay.
So I guess I would do this.
Yeah, that's your reaction attack. Yeah, that definitely hits. And then click
Okay.
rapier, the word rapier, and that'll do the damage roll.
That's what I normally do.
Whoa. What the heck?
That is in text.
He's hacking. He's hacking.
He's hacking.
It just,
He's getting
it
those
says
max
damage
rolls.
type. It says D8 plus 3, so I can just do that, right?
You can type it. Try clicking the word rapier in the chat box.
In the
Mhm.
in the
Yeah.
chat box.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we found out, and you know we're still learning as we go, everybody. So.
Yeah,
Right. I thought you meant the character sheet. Okay, that worked. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, that makes it much more convenient too. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Nice.
So yeah, you're able to get a hit on him. You probably like puncture his calf, and it makes running away a little bit harder. So he's still able to get away. He's probably looking like halfway done, so to speak. But him and his
Right.
friends, they're basically avoiding all confrontation at this point. They're trying to just make their way out.
They're able to walk
One's
that far away with like carrying.
Why is the one guy...
they're disengaging
why-
at
one
this
guy-
point.
Isn't the one guy dead like that? I
Um,
know the big guy's unconscious, but isn't there 2 dead guys?
There's 2 dead guys, so the 2 alive guys are able to pick up the older of the 2 dead guys.
And then we killed an additional.
Okay.
So there's
You
3.
killed an additional dead guy. That dead guy is at Aeodin's feet for the most part. I just moved him a little bit out of the way. But the other 2,
So they
they're
picked
kind of
up
like
the unconscious guy.
So-
and one of the
yes,
That
yeah, the
guy.
unconscious
Okay.
boss.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So yeah, you guys kind of like cleaned house. Yagra is looking pretty healthy at this point. You've been able to keep her, out of harm's way for the most part. But the other bandits, they are dashing away after picking up their friends.
But they're still close enough that we can.
If you wanted to pounce on them, you're more than welcome to.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, it's just 2 alive henchmen at this point. And they're carrying away their dead. You guys got some good hits when the time permitted. So, next up is going to be the Sturges. And then Hershey after the Sturges.
I was
So the
about to say, man, that's
Sturges...
taking a long time.
Yeah, no, it's because we got new combatants. So these 2, they're flocking towards whomever they see. One comes up to Hershey. So Hershey, you've got a bloodsucker on you. Another Sturge goes for the guards that were taking care of the prisoner. So who knows what happens there. I don't know why I'm instigating anything. So yeah, one Sturge is going to make an attack on you. Let's see if I can make some macros real quick. Is there anything you want to do just to react to it, Hershey?
I'm gonna be jumping up on this table.
Oh, okay. Get a little aerial momentum there.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
got the high ground.
gonna try and blood drain you.
Oh
So
no.
it tries to attach itself to you. What's your armor class?
Let me see.
Ooh.
If you click your character, it should be the blue box, the second number.
Oh, okay. Blue box is 14.
14.
Or the second number in the middle is 20.
The green is the 20, which is your health. So 14 is your armor class, which is the blue one. So this guy rolled a 14, so he does latch onto you, and now you've got a bloodsucker. And he rolls a 4 for piercing damage. So go ahead and -4 from your health bar. So if you click inside that green 20 and do -4, it'll do the math for you, which is super convenient.
So now it's 16.
Yep, no, you did it. Perfect. Cool, so this Sturge is now latched onto you. The other Sturge is going to latch onto one of the guards. So this guard here, and he's going to roll. Let's see. Now. Ooh, 22. Yeah, he is sucking that guard dry. Yeah. This guard has never gotten so much action so unwillingly. Cool. And so yeah, that's gonna be that one's turn. So Hershey, it is your turn now. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm pissed. I have a bloodsucker on me, and but I look towards the ogre, and in an attempt to knock him back into the well, I cast Thunderclap.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is an excellent move. All right, go ahead and roll for that.
Range, huh?
Or maybe I have to make a Constitution. Yeah, I have to make a Constitution saving throw. He's also a large creature, so I'm going to say he has advantage on this. But if it works, it is going to be basically the MVP move of the night. So, wait, what does he have to beat?
A Constitution save. Oh, my Constitution?
Yeah, you should have a number for this. I'm gonna help you look for it too. That way we know where it is.
Spell save?
Yeah, like a spell save.
And I'll use my my inspiration you gave me.
Oh, okay. Make me reroll.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm just gonna find the spell save real quick.
I'm looking.
It's 8 plus his proficiency plus charisma.
Oh yes, cool.
I have a 2 proficiency
So
bonus.
10 plus charisma.
Oh,
And yeah, your charisma is 3 is your modifier.
yes.
So 13 then.
13. So I did beat it. So you are using your inspiration. What would you like to make me reroll? I guess that's the only option.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. He does have a +5 Constitution.
Nice.
Oh, so you chuck him with your Thunder Wave. How does it happen? Like, describe it for us.
I stand at the table with the bloodsucker. It's on my chest.
Yeah, it's just suckling away at your nip.
With my bloodsucker on me, I just it was like, you ready for the show? And I just blasted my loot down with my
Ooh,
hand.
with like a nice strum, like a wave of thunder erupts from you.
Oof.
It's
Loud.
Thunderclap, right?
Yes, Thunderclap.
Or is it Thunder Wave?
That's
Thunderclap.
That's Pikachu's move. It's, he uses
Oh.
that and it
I
paralyzes.
mean, you are wearing a Pikachu shirt.
I
Oh,
would know.
okay. Yeah, so he's jettisoned with this thunderous blast into the dark abyss below. Yeah, he's probably gonna try and make his way back up, but who knows how long that'll take. So for now, he is long gone.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a good move on your part. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I am going to attempt to pull the sucker off me.
I would
Can
say
I-
that's your action, so you won't be
Oh.
able to do it this turn.
Well then,
You can move if you like.
yeah, I'll start moving towards my friends.
Okay. This Sturge here, I forgot to add to the list, so he's gonna go ahead and go.
Look at all these fours in the initiative.
Hey, quick question. Where was that flanking rule? I just want to make sure I'm not confusing it with sneak attack.
I just searched flanking in the player's handbook.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it said you had advantage, so.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right. Alright, so this Sturge here, he's gonna latch on to Durnan. Durnan's kind of like confounded that the troll's already back down in the center. So he's well aware that once they come up, they want to stay up. Because down below is the Undermountain, and if you're familiar with the Undermountain, it's not a great place to be. So Durnan, with a Sturge attached to him, the Sturge is gonna try to blood drain him. Wow, he gets a natural 20 to Surge.
Yes.
So
Wait,
Durnan,
that's bad, right?
yeah. Well, Durnan's like a high level fighter. I mean, it's Durnan.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
Oh, this is the barkeep? He's a badass.
Yeah, he's the barkeep. 3 strings, by the way, is furiously strumming in the corner. He's creating a nice ambiance for you.
I can hear it.
But 3 strings he has.
Yeah.
I forgot that guy.
But yeah, this Sturge is latched on and sucking profusely on Durnan. These Sturges are having a feast right now. And yeah, we still have the one attached to Hershey as well.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to town on you. So Zagoria, you're up, and having seen everything, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess I will help out Hershey and try to kill the, what is it called again?
A Sturge.
The Sturge, right? Okay.
I stick my nipple out towards him.
Stab it.
Why is this on me? Help me!
I'm trying to get it off of him or kill it, preferably.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. You can just roll an attack roll. Yeah, normal attack. With your rapier, probably, is your best bet.
Sounds good. Oh boy. Does that hit?
The Sturges, they have a armor class of 14, just because they're so tiny and hard to hit. So you are unable to land purchase with your rapier. You do like a Zorro flourish, and it just does not land its mark. It was a nice attempt, though. But you do have a bonus action, which you have an ability called Cunning Action. That, upon use, will let you dash, disengage, or hide. So if you like, you can move up to 60 feet this round. You can hide, or you can...
so fast.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Can I position myself for a sneak attack on the Sturge?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have said you...
Yeah.
yeah, the Sturge on Hershey.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a weird idea. You're gonna sneak. I watch you and you sneak around me. I'm like, why aren't you helping?
I tried. I mean, I swung at it.
You swung your sword. You flopped it around. You grabbed it. It's not gonna bite you. You could have grabbed it.
True.
What?
Yeah.
My turn, I mean. That's I guess that's a point. You got a point.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Sturge is suckling like a newborn baby on Hershey, and it's quite a sight. But yeah, I guess that's the end of your turn. So now we have the Troll's turn. You're gonna hear him roar, something like that.
Very uncharacteristic roll.
I'm gonna see.
No, what if the roar just be like, somebody wants, and that's
donkey. So I'm gonna see if he was able to grab onto the ledge. No, he rolled a 6. So he's gonna be a little bit lower than he'd like, but let's just say it'll probably take him about a minute to climb back up.
That's my rage time.
Alright, so next up is the Dead Bandit. He's gonna resume playing dead, because he's dead. Yagra, on the other hand, she's gonna, hearing your great idea, walk over and try and...
That's me.
Yeah, you're the wrong orc. She's gonna try and yank that Sturge off you. She's like, hold still, silly man. And gonna try and grapple it. We'll do a strength check.
Nice.
20.
Grapple, alright.
Well, don't pull it too hard.
Yeah. Well, you say that a little too late. So the Sturge kind of like plops off. And yeah, she's holding a Sturge in her hand right now. So if anybody wants to take a whack at it, maybe you play a little baseball real quick.
Nice.
So that's gonna be your turn. Aeodin, what would you like to do?
So I'll turn to the half-orc. What's her name again? Sorry.
Yagra.
Yagra. So I'll say to Yagra, I'll pull my bow from my my back, and I'll say, pull! And then I'm hoping she'll throw it into the
Okay. No, I think that's definitely communicated. There's not much else going on. So yeah, she's gonna chuck it. Go ahead and roll for it.
Like toss up. Okay. So here's what I'd like to do, flavor-wise, and then you tell me mechanics for happening. So I want to cast Firebolt to make an arrow of fire and then shoot it from my bow. So I'm still like casting Firebolt, but flavor-wise,
I see.
Create an arrow made of fire and then like fling it from my bow.
Yeah, it's just, that's the way it looks. So it's still Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, totally cool with it.
All right, so Firebolt. Ooh, 8.
8. So can you link Firebolt in the chat real quick?
Yeah, sure. So Firebolt as an ability.
I have it on screen too. Yeah, on hit a 1d10 up to 120 feet, and
oh yeah,
I think it's like a spell hit that you have to use.
Let me see, Firebolt. Yes, it's a ranged spell attack. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you hurl a mote of fire at a creature, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, it takes 1d10, but I missed, so nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Or if it says a flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it's not being worn or carried. So how badly I missed, I guess is up to you.
You set the whole bar on fire.
What's the number you have to hit? Do you know? In order to pass?
It's just an attack, so it's whatever his DC is.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Okay, yeah, in that case, you hit one of the lanterns, and Yagra has unfortunately relinquished this Sturge again, so the Sturge is no longer grappled. But yeah, you hit a lantern.
So I just hiccup. I go, it was worth it. I'm still done.
She chuckles. She's having a good time at this point. Everything's going in your favor right now, especially because the troll is climbing his way back up. So Durnan, he's going to try and pluck the Sturge off, so we'll do a strength check for him. Uh, 15, so I'll roll against that. The Sturge.
Roll a physical dice.
2. Yeah, the Sturge is plucked off. It was like, I wanted more! But Durnan was able to get it off, and I believe Durnan has a multi-attack, so he's going to do exactly what you and Yagra attempted, and he's going to give it a nice swing of his he has 4 melee attacks.
I love this guy.
So up to 4 times. It's not listing.
I think they're just basic attacks.
Yeah.
They're just going to do basic attacks.
Oh, this is why.
I'm giving you the totals.
His weapon has a name to it. His weapon's name is Grimvault. That's pretty cool.
What?
So it's a magic weapon. But yeah, he cleans the Sturge in half. It was quite impressive. That Sturge is disintegrated. So Durnan, he's making his way over to you guys now. He does notice that there's a Sturge over in the corner, so he kind of like changes his trajectory as he's walking over to you all.
You got it.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, I think the 4 adventurers can handle another bat. So Gulroc, you're up.
Alright, I chase down these thugs.
Chase down
And
thugs.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wind up for a punch in the back of this guy's head. The one that's already weak, right? That's the one that's weak?
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking a little worse for the wear. Go ahead and roll for it.
Yeah, that's the one that Zagoria hit earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Also,
Oh yeah. Okay, so you
Oh,
give him
God.
a good 1-2 punch. The first one sucks the air right out of him. Like it just like winds him, and then it's almost as if the wind itself was
Wait.
forced back into his mouth. It was quite the maneuver. I don't think anybody saw it though, because everybody was focused on the bats. It was kind of a Gulroc moment for Gulroc.
I pat myself on the back.
Gulroc knows.
Yeah, so that guy's unconscious.
So he drops the body he's carrying too, right?
Yeah, he's the one that's a little bit closer, so it's gonna be the other bandit.
All right. Then can I continue movement to just like be close to this guy
Sure.
in case he darts off again?
Okay. Yeah. So next up is going to be another Sturge. It's this one that's in Yagra's hand. It's gonna make a blood suck on Yagra this time. Little orc blood.
Ooh.
16. So that does hit Yagra. So Yagra takes 6. She's looking pretty like on her knees hurt. So if anybody's got a heal, maybe she could take it. The Sturge is latched on and it'll keep doing some sucking action when it can. Next up is a dead bandit. Dead bandit stays dead. The other bandit, though, he's gonna try and make his break for it. Seeing as Gulroc is right next to him, he's gonna use disengage. So what disengage does is you are unable to make a reaction, but he can only move 30 feet as opposed to 60 feet.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna make it about that far.
While holding somebody?
Yeah, while
I
holding
guess so.
somebody.
Alright.
We'll just say for adventurer's sake.
Yeah. I want to be able to do that, of course. Or like if I have it.
These
Yeah,
guys are
remember you did
grunts
that.
they work out in their spare time. And they're not
Really?
making money.
Gulroc, you need to be able, when you're running away, you need to be able to lift me and carry me as you run away, too. That's just what I'm saying.
I can throw you.
So this other Sturge that's latched onto the guard way down yonder, he's gonna make a blood drain attack.
Is this guard just not doing anything about it?
Yeah, the guard. You're right. I'll say
Yeah.
the guard does get an attack on it. We'll see if the guard can make a break for it. No, the guard sucks at his job, so he's gonna take.
He's been drinking. He doesn't suck.
The guard dies.
He's off duty.
It was the guard that was on the captive that you guys.
Oh, they were walking out? Okay. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah. So the guard, he actually falls unconscious. That was the second time he got the blood sucked out of him.
What
so
a
yeah.
shitty guard.
Hey, they don't pay him enough to hire the good ones.
Really?
Yeah, so the Sturge is going to roar with bestial fury. It sounds something like this. And
Terrifying.
it's gonna flutter with its belly full. It's gonna try and fly beneath. It's close enough to where it makes it. So this Sturge he's out of the picture.
He flew back down in the hole.
Yeah, he had a belly full. He wasn't gonna stick around. So yeah, next up is a dead bandit. Dead bandit stays dead. Zagoria, what would you like to do?
What is this last Sturge doing again?
The last Sturge is attached to Yagra.
Okay. I'm gonna like try to pull it off, and
Okay.
then like stab it.
Cool. Okay,
Kill
yeah,
it.
that's not gonna
Like,
take
get it.
any pulling off, so to speak. Like you don't have to roll
try
for it.
Stab it.
Yeah, so you can stab it, and you can add your sneak attack.
Sweet. So I just roll for a stab.
Stabby stab.
Do I want to do a rapier or dagger? Doesn't matter.
It's up to you.
Dagger seems more apt to me.
Yeah, flavor wise.
I'll go with the dagger.
Hey, you can hit with a dagger.
Does that hit?
That definitely hits. I'll say you definitely cleaned house with this. These things have 2 health, so all it takes is 1 hit. So yeah, that Sturge is vaporized. Like the dagger kind of like pops it. It was like a water balloon in a way. Yeah. Yagra kind of gives you a little wink too. She's like, "Oh, thank you." Cool. So you guys are kind of out of combat. You can see across from the well.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, you can see across the well. Gulroc is charging after a bandit. So next up is going to be Yagra. So Yagra, I would say she's gonna walk over to Durnan. And they're gonna have like a little one-on-one conversation.
He's pooped.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of like a local, a regular. So Durnan trusts her. So Aeodin, what would you like to do?
Alright, do we have any interest in keeping this extra bandit dude alive? I don't think so. How do you guys feel?
Maybe there's information we could find.
Yeah?
I mean, I've knocked out like
Maybe.
2 or 3 of them, so they're not like dead.
Oh, they're just unconscious.
I think only like 1 or 2 are dead. Like the one that you killed and the one that Zagoria
Yeah.
killed.
There's definitely at least like 1 or 2 dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
The big guy's knocked out, right? The one he's carrying?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much the only one we need, as long as he
Okay.
talks, right?
5, 10, 15,
If we want information, that is.
Mm-hmm.
50, 55, 60. Okay, I'm gonna move right here. And then I'd like to just shoot, or I'll try to go, I'm trying to think of what would do more damage. I'm gonna go for just a regular arrow, because I want that archery bonus, because I've been rolling really shitty. Alright, so I'm just gonna line up a regular arrow and try to shoot it across the portal.
Okay.
Or not the portal, but the hole, the well.
Right.
I think that's 60 feet. How do you pull up the rulers?
It's on the left, 35 feet.
35. So am I at disadvantage?
You are the archery spec. I feel like you have like a range of 60
it's
feet.
150, 600. Never
Yeah,
mind.
something like that.
With the longbow. Okay. So yeah, I'll just try the longbow.
Yeah, you're pretty accurate.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
With the crit
Okay,
and all,
so-
I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna go down. What? Like, describe how you do it.
Oh, just straight temple to temple.
Oh,
Speed
okay.
one.
It's like one of those Halloween decorations
Yeah.
where it's like goes over him.
Just real quick. And then the big guy just like falls on top of him and crushes his body.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of like on the edge, but with your projectile accuracy, like everything lined up like a domino. It was like slow motion. This is the right time to shoot the arrow kind of deal. So
Wait, how tall is the like thing surrounding this hole?
the hole itself is like 40 feet in diameter.
I mean this stone wall thing.
Oh, it's probably up to your shin.
Oh, okay, so not super tall.
No,
That
not
is
at
a
all.
hazard. He should have built a higher wall around that. People are drunk in here. They could fall right over.
Yeah. No, I
But
think
it's not safe.
several people have. And that's what, it's like that
Part of the
risk.
charm.
Yeah, that risk charm, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you have 2 unconscious bandits. They kind of like fall unconscious in seats. Like, it's such a cool way to shoot something dead. I don't know. So yeah, let's just say that there's
They
like a
both
moment.
fall into the chairs.
Yeah, they fall into the chairs unconsciously and or dead. Yeah, so you basically have like another turn, just a round of actions before the troll makes his way up. You can hear him struggling to make his way up.
Oh shit. Okay, so I will. I'll move away. I don't think I have any more movement. That was all 30 of my feet. So I guess I'll just stay by the hole and like keep a watch.
Okay, do some people watching. From what you can tell, is like
you're down the hole.
yeah, all the commoners and just like local patrons, they've all kind of like filed against the wall. Like they want to see what happens, but they also don't want to intervene or get caught in the crossfire.
Are they scared or intrigued?
All the patrons are like half and half. All the like the employees, they're more or less like catering to anyone that's fallen. Like the guard down here, he's already been like stabilized, so he's no longer unconscious. Also
I thought he
the
died.
yeah, he fell unconscious. He didn't die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they like stabilized him. He's back to like sitting, kind of like catching his breath. And they're captive. He's still in chains. Like he was never able to escape. But yeah, Durnan, he hollers out, "Oh, get ready for that troll. He's making his way back up." And from what you heard before, fire is definitely a very useful element against trolls. So
Cool.
however you want to use
I'll
that.
turn to Derman and I'll say, "Is there a price for him?"
Yeah, I'll give you a pint of my finest alcohol.
Sold.
Okay. So yeah, the troll stomps up.
I take my great axe out, by the way, at this point.
I'm so
Okay.
close to this thing.
Yeah, he's jumping up right where he fell. I would say he's got eyes for Hershey right now, because Hershey's the one that knocked him under. He doesn't understand magic all that well, but all he knows is that that one thing did a thing, and magic made him do that thing. So that's all he needs to know. So yeah, the troll, he's going to make a swing at Aeodin for being the closest one to him.
Shoot.
It's going to be a claw and a bite. So that's 14.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. That's 12 slashing damage.
Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Jeez.
You were the closest one to him.
Oh my god.
Is my turn coming up, or are we starting from the top again?
No, you're basically up next after Durnan. And then he's gonna do a bite. And the bite's an 11. So you kind of like raise. You have a shield, don't you?
Me?
Yeah, Aeodin.
Oh no, I do not.
No shield. Okay, well, he goes for a bite, and you kind of like duck out of the way just in time. Those ogre teeth, you know, they clomp down.
I thought it was a troll.
It's a troll with ogre-like features. What are you doing in me swamp?
A trollgre.
A trollgre. Yep.
Trollgre.
Great. So Durnan, he's gonna do like a running jump off of the table that him and Yager were standing at.
Oh, this thing's dead.
Yeah, Durnan.
This thing's dead.
Durnin's a badass team.
There we go. So Durnan, he's gonna do a multi-attack with his Grim Vault. Attack is object. Okay, well the first one, the ogre kind of like swats it away, but he gets 4 apparently. Wow, the second one, he also swats away. That was the same roll too.
Has Durnan been drinking?
Durnan's a little rusty, but there we go.
It's a trollgre, my friend. These are the top.
So yeah, it takes 11 slashing damage to the troll, and then last attack with his great sword, it's gonna be a 19. So yeah, it takes another 8. So yeah, Durnan gets a couple cleaves in. The first 2, he was just warming up, guys. Come on. So Gulroc, you're up next.
All right. Well, you know me. I'm gonna run up here. Can I get in a place where I can attack it?
Good question. I'll say you can use a ranged attack if you like. Aeodin would probably get out of the way if you wanted to take a swing at it.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I want to take a swing at it.
Okay.
With my great axe.
Yes.
So Aeodin takes that moment to just step aside.
And I'm going to use attacks.
Reckless attacks. So yeah, first attack, you get advantage. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Reckless, bro.
All right.
Yeah, that one hits.
I'll take the 22.
And go ahead and roll 1d6 for your totem.
Yes. All right. So then damage, right? I just need to click the great axe.
Just click the great axe.
9 damage.
9 slashing damage to the ogre.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So yeah, the bandits, they're all unconscious at this point. So Hershey, you are up next.
Wait. That didn't add my rage modifier, so it should be 11.
Okay. Minus another 2. I will say, your rage probably wore off at this point. Because it was like a turn of inaction because the troll was climbing back up.
Okay, well then don't count the rage.
Yeah. Okay, Hershey, what would you like to do?
Ooh, I will use vicious mockery on the trollgre.
I love that.
The troll-
I'm gonna yell a couple obscenities at how ugly he is and how he looks like Shrek, and yeah.
Well, he does not speak common, but he does get the idea. He's like, I
I lowered his self-esteem a little bit.
Yeah, so I do need to make a wisdom save. He's got -1 wisdom. He rolls a 9, so yeah, he is. You hurt his feelings pretty bad. Even though he didn't understand exactly what you said, it hurt. Like he could feel it deep in his ogre chest.
Aww.
As you should.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I'm going to move a little closer to Zagoria in an attempt to and hopefully he'll save me in case something bad happens.
So, vicious mockery, does that make them... What does that do again?
Let's find out.
I thought it would come up when I clicked it, but I didn't. This is what I want it to do usually, but...
So it's 1d4 psychic, and it gives him disadvantage on his attacks. So his next attack, he does have disadvantage.
Or that cancels out my reckless attack then, so he's like, just gets a normal attack on me.
Yeah, if he swings for you, for sure. And he also takes 1 psychic damage. You hurt his troll brain.
He hurt his feelings.
Okay, so I will say it's gonna be Zagoria's turn. Go for it.
Okay, I don't think I really want to get near him and, provoke him at all or, make him attack me. So I'm going to use my short bow to attack.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Roll for it. So that's a 16.
so-
That definitely hits him. Go ahead and click that damage.
Let's do it.
5 piercing damage. You draw back that short bow and sink an arrow right where the sun don't shine. It was a pretty lined up shot. Everyone kind of parted ways as they heard the arrow draw. So yeah, you sunk one right into a ogre no-show area.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Naughtiness.
You can also hide. That's one of your cunning actions.
Yeah, I guess I could have just ran up and attacked it with the rapier and then ran away.
True.
But that's okay. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of just like hide in the shadows, not really move anywhere too much, just kind of, keep out of sight, I guess you could say.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that'll be the end of your turn. Durnan is up again. He spits into his hand and then slaps it onto the greatsword, and he winds up for a underhand cleave, and he's gonna make 4 of them.
4 underhanded cleave?
Yeah, it's gonna be like boom, 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 boom kind of deal. So we got 1 hit, 2 hit,
Oh yeah.
and 3 hit. So this ogre falls to his knees. He's
He's as in
not
dead?
dead though. He's not dead. He looks like he should be dead, but he is not dead. So whatever that tells you. Aeodin, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm like pretty badly hurt, but I'm gonna try to get up on this table right here to get an advantage like over Gulroc, and I'm gonna do the fire arrow again. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I will say he would have took a swing at you, but right now he's kind of like trying to pick himself off the ground.
Oh, is that an opportunity?
Yeah, it would have been an opportunity attack, but technically he's at like 0. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So no opportunity.
No
I'll
opportunity
roll
attack.
for it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go
then
for the firebolt.
Firebolt.
I'm gonna be right real quick.
Shit.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and describe how you sling that firebolt from your arrow. From your
All right,
bow.
so same deal, just like straight through the temple. Oh no, it goes in one of his ears and out.
Beautiful.
That's
like,
bendy, so it's
Pulls
like a
them down a
Y.
little bit like this, so they're
Yeah.
straight. But because it's like a magic fire arrow, it just like goes through his ears, and you hear his brain like cook a little bit, and then
Ooh.
just like dissipates. And then
Yeah.
he dies.
Almost as if there was nothing in there. The firebolt just like sinks in
Yeah.
and like not even losing speed goes out the other end. So yeah, that troll, he collapses. The fire was the last thing needed to end him, because they have a regenerative ability, and Durnan would have said so had he started to regenerate. So well done. That ends combat.
Good
And
thing
then
have
I just fall down onto the table, and I'm not in good shape. Like, can
Yeah,
I have
you're looking
another
good.
ale, please?
So yeah, this ogre, trollgre, whatever you want to call him, he is looking Ripe for the picking if you guys want to like investigate his body.
I'll loot him.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for anything or whatever?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. See what happens.
I just lost my headphones. I can't hear. Oh, how does that happen?
Rip.
Yeah, say that again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. See what you get.
Wait, sleight of hand?
Yeah. Just to like
Alright.
wiggle your fingers around the troll parts.
Alright. I gotta find where that is.
And we'll be taking our break in a little bit here.
11.
11. You find a couple dead sturges like attached to them. Some troll blood's oozing out. If you had something to collect it. Yeah, there's overall, and from what you know, nothing really of value on that body.
Alright.
He's got a nice big club though.
Can I use clubs? Like, is that part of martial proficiency?
Yes, but I would say this is like a monstrous sized club. It'd be like wielding a tree trunk in a way.
I have a lot of strength.
You can try and splinter off a piece if you want. I will say it's not like a magic item. I don't think it's really worth your time.
Can I try lifting up the giant club?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a strength check. We'll see.
Strength check, right?
Yep.
Damn it!
Yeah, that,
Wait!
it would...
Inspiration.
You want to use your inspiration? Okay.
Yes.
Lift the club off the ground.
There you go.
Worth it. Worth it.
Does it work?
Yeah, I think you are able to lift it up, and you sling it over your shoulder. Just add troll club to your current inventory. However, you're gonna have to rearrange your items if you want to carry this around with you. Like
yeah, because it's
it's
too heavy.
way too heavy.
Right, how much would you say?
It would do, just for flavor, I'll say it does battle axe damage, but it's bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay,
Big troll
how much
club.
does it weigh, though?
Like group decision. How much do you think a troll club weighs?
A lot.
Oh man.
Well, how does even weight work? Like, how
100
much,
pounds.
100
how
pounds?
how much weight can I carry at once, in general?
Let me see. I think there's like a formula.
How much does a great sword weigh?
My great axe only weighs 7.
Your great axe only weighs 7 pounds?
Yeah,
That's surprising.
that's what it says in here, anyways, what I'm looking at.
It's your strength score multiplied by 15. That's how much you
Strength
can
by
carry.
15, so 18 times 15. I'm just going to use a calculator.
Okay, so while he's doing the math, we're gonna go ahead and take a intermission. And welcome back. This is our chat screen. Nobody can see it except for me. And maybe whoever else has the stream open. Welcome nonetheless. Thanks for watching. So far, tonight's adventure, we've been hanging out in the Yawning Portal, and a group of bandits started a ruckus with the local half-orc brawler named Zagoria. Then all of a sudden, a giant troll and a bunch of sturges popped up out from the giant Yawning Portal well. Durnan, the barkeep, slung himself over the bar and with a great sword in hand, cleaved the ogre to tiny little pieces before our friend Aeodin shot a bolt of fire straight through his brainials, or at least where his brain would have been.
If he had one.
If he had one.
Ha.
So moving forward, as you all, come to your senses, you're welcome to take a short rest. Now would be the time.
I would love a short rest. Can I just take my short rest on the table that I collapsed on?
Sure. Yeah, so
Short an hour on this table.
short rests in general, they're like a 30-minute deal. So you roll your hit dice, however many you have to spend to
Alright.
regenerate your health.
Can I direct the short?
one.
Can I, during the short rest, take out my wood carver's tools and carve the face of the trollgre into the trollgre club right at the where I would be hitting people with?
Sure. Go for it. Yeah, you can use the short rest to do that.
I definitely should have used my surges. I keep forgetting they're both on a short rest. That'd be helpful. Oh, DM, are we tracking ammunition? Is that a thing?
Ammunition, you're welcome to track.
Okay.
However, I will say for your character flavor in general, like you'll start to use firebolts as arrows.
I'll use it. I mean, right now, like my arrows do more damage and they hit easier. But I think like in later levels, I'm going to be doing more like magical arrows once I get more stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and if anything, we'll buy like
physical arrows.
Yeah, we'll buy certain types of arrows, and you'll be picking up, the ones you do send. I believe it's like for every hit, every like 2 hits.
Something.
Yeah, something like that. Cool. So as you guys are, resting and recuperating, I'm hearing a lot of clicks. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's probably me. My bad. One concern on the stream, the cameras and names stuff are mixed.
I noticed that. I don't know why that happened.
Oh, what the heck?
I think it's whenever.
Like
just for like future reference, this is for our stream, everybody. Literally, you guys, do not mute your video feed because that rearranges the order for my. So I believe that's what happened. So muting your video feed is what did it.
Got it. We can mute the audio, right? Just not.
Yeah,
the
you can
video?
mute the audio, but the video, like it turns your screen black and only has like your name on it. Like I'm sure you've seen other people.
Yeah.
And yeah, what that did was just literally drop you to the bottom.
Got it.
So yeah, I'm just gonna rearrange that real quick.
Cool.
So yeah, what are you guys doing as you're resting and recuperating?
I'm just drinking beer. I'm just like, trying to just feel better.
Yeah, and Durnan, he definitely bought you all a pint for your hard work. Any adventurer that helps him, quell whatever comes out of that hole is a friend in his book.
I want to ask him.
Keep coming.
Yeah.
I'll ask him, like, how often does that happen?
A big one like that, probably once a week.
And that hasn't ever been a problem with the clientele. Like, how many people have you lost?
It's about 140 feet down to the bottom. It takes quite a lot of effort for one of those things to come up. And besides, you saw me in my Grim Vault. We clean up.
I'm your biggest fan. I like this guy a lot.
Listen, if you want autographs, you might want to talk to that guy over there. So, with that, cue Volothamp, as he introduces himself. He's like, "Hello, friends and adventurers. My name is Volothamp. Get on. I am a chronicler, a wizard, and a celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days," as he kind of like waddles up to like investigate the troll. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But now I fear I have misplaced a friend amid this odious malevolence, and I need some adventurers such as yourselves. I have to admit I was quite impressed with your performance. Perhaps you would like to saunter over to my table and hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. But what we're gonna do about those guys that are unconscious over there? And I point to all the thugs that I knocked out around.
I was gonna say. Yeah. Long story short, the City Watch usually comes and cleans up after brawls of that nature for sure. But you're welcome to loot their pockets. I think Durnan would turn a blind eye if you like.
Yeah, can I do that real quick before we go to the table? I want
yeah.
Especially the big purple guy.
I'll say Gulroc and Zagoria do sleight of hand. Just to see what you pick up.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
Oh my god, you're supposed to have good sleight of hand.
I know.
Son of a bitch.
Still was better than yours, to be fair. I think we rolled the same, right? Technically, the natural roll at least.
Mm-hmm.
And Hershey, because you're friends with Three Strings, he kind of like approaches you, and all of you are making your way over to the table that Volothamp kind of picked out for you. Yeah, 3 Strings kind of waves you down, and now that you guys are like buddy, he basically shows that he already picked one of the pockets, and he gives you like half of it. So,
Nice.
so yeah, you've got about a gold yourself, Hershey. And then what did you guys roll? A 12 and a 9. Both of you having like looted these like petty bandits. Like they haven't really made their keep today. Mainly because you guys prevented them from doing so. You probably made about 5 silver each.
Alright.
I think that's a half
Add that
gold,
in.
isn't it? Yeah, so add that to your loot. And Aeodin, you were
Try
paid
to
with a job well
accelerate.
done.
Yeah.
What's that?
You were paid a job well done. You got a little pat on the back from your idol
Nice. And some beer.
and some beer.
Can I get
Kinda the
can I
finishing
fill my
blow.
water skin with some alcohol?
Yeah, Durnan does. Like you were probably his favorite of the bunch, so you're pretty buddy with Durnan at this point. So anything you ask, he's
do
happy
it.
to oblige, at least for the night.
Okay.
So yeah, as you guys all sit around Volothomp here, and Hershey does his best to clean up any suspicion with these bandits, maybe to just investigate to see if they were after him, but they really weren't. And Yagra is on the other side of the bar when you guys get a chance to.
Yeah, I want to speak to her.
I bet you do. Yeah.
So yeah, sitting around the table with Volothomp, he continues, "My friend has gone missing. His name is Floon Blagmaar. Perhaps you've heard of him. He's quite popular around these parts. He's
Nope.
got... What? Excuse me?
Haven't heard of him.
Oh, well, you know, he's a friend of me, and I'm pretty popular around here, so take heed. He's
I
got...
heard of you.
What? You've never heard of my book, Volo's Guide to Monsters?
I can't read.
Oh, well, Volo's Guide to Monsters is on shelves as of recently. It's about all the monsters that I've written about. Anyway, my friend Floon, he's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights, and, well, was kidnapped, or possibly worse. Now, if you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 gold dragons each.
Gold dragons.
Each.
Each.
Is that like gold pieces? Is that the same thing, or?
Yeah.
Well, if you're new here, which is apparently you are, dragons are the name of the currency of Waterdeep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Works for
So,
me.
Make
Joke's
it
not
12 and it's a deal.
Copper.
I've worked with adventurers before, and this is not my first time, you know, convincing people to help me out. I understand that you all need a little down payment to do some dirty work. So, I will give you each 10 gold if you agree to find my friend. Now, if you do find him, my friend Floon Blagmaar, I will give you 10 times that.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a second to calculate.
And then 100 when we find him.
That's
Yes.
that's like 200 gold pieces.
Not quite, friend. Now, can I prevail upon you in my hour of need?
Let's like talk between ourselves and kind of figure this out real quick.
So we all huddle? So we all huddle real quick?
Very
Alright.
well.
Maybe we have a sidebar, Volo.
Yes, I'll leave this vicinity. I'll give you some time.
Let's all pile on top of each other over here.
This is like
Just share
every
a
all of
space.
our arms on each other's shoulders.
Well, he's
So we're
going
going,
and
right?
poking the fireplace.
Yeah.
I
what do
mean,
you
this
guys think?
sounds interesting. Fighting in gold.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't really know how money works, but if there's a fight,
It's good. It would do a lot of good. Just know that.
oh, okay.
You're gonna do most of the fighting, Gulroc, so yeah, let's do it.
I got a giant club now. I want to try this guy out.
Okay. I'm in. I vote yes.
I'm into it. Let's do it.
Oh,
We should
so you guys wave him back over?
Leave the room.
Yep. So Volthap waddles back over. He's pretty short for a human. Most people mistake him for a dwarf.
Is it human?
So he hands each of you a small pouch containing 10 gold pieces. So go ahead and mark that down.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. My
I'm
friend
rich.
Floon. Yeah, rich, yeah. That's rich. Well, my friend Floon, he's not very capable on his own. He's a little bit slow. So, I hope that you find him and do haste before he makes the wrong type of friends, if you catch my drift.
Where was he last seen?
So here's the deal. Me and him, we went out drinking a couple nights prior. We went to the Skewered Dragon, I believe. And at the Skewered Dragon, we got hammered. We had a great time. But he stuck around, and he said he was meeting a friend of his. But from what I heard, because I went and talked to some patrons as well, they just told me he left, and he never came home. He never arrived back, at least at my manor. We tend to have sleepovers, as buddies do.
Oh. So he was last seen at the Skewered Dragon, and he just walked out the door.
Yes, the Skewered Dragon just past the dock ward. It's quite unlikely that he got lost. I will say that. I believe he was either kidnapped or possibly murdered. But without proof, there's only so much I can do, and I'd rather not go to the City Watch.
Is it possible he was having a sleepover with another friend?
It's very likely. I mean, Floon is a very beautiful man. I would not put it against him if, say, he had other friends of that nature.
So, question.
Yes?
If he was, say, murdered and we find his body, do we get the 100 gold dragons?
Good question.
I would love closure, so I will agree. I believe he's still alive. Deep down in my heart of hearts, I hope and I pray to the lords above that he comes home safe.
Where's his house? Where does he stay?
Well, he lives nearby, but as I mentioned, he's not seen. Like, I have not seen him come home. I've kept an eye on his manor.
Okay, so there'd be nothing at his home you think would lead us to him? Or where he might
Not that
be?
I know of. I would say to start at the Skewered Dragon.
Okay.
That's where he was last seen, at least.
Yeah. Alright, boys.
What was his name again?
Shall we go on a pub crawl?
His name is Floon Blagmaar?
I forget.
Floon Blagmaar. Sorry. Blagmaar.
And what? He's a human?
Yes. So he's a handsome human male in his early 30s. Just remembering him brings red rosies to my cheekies. He's got wavy red blonde hair, and he was dressed very princely that night. Listen, I have a wife and kids, okay? Quit looking at me like that.
Let's keep it on the DL.
Okay. I'd like to roll an insight check on that. Is that okay?
Sure.
Do I have good? It's a 0. Whatever.
8.
No.
You think he's pretty honest.
Okay.
There's something a little off, but as far as you can tell.
All right. He just likes his friend.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so shall we pub crawl?
Please do. I recommend going straight to the Skewered Dragon past the dock ward.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I have writing to do. I'll be working on my next book. It's called Spirits and Ghosts. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Ghosts.
I like it.
Thank you. I am a traveling author. I'm quite famous.
We've heard. You've told us.
Yes, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Where do you get your information for your books? Is it
I
personal experience or a secondhand accounts?
That's fancy you should ask. I usually hire adventurers to accompany me to the deepest, darkest dungeons. And of course, they do all the fighting, and I reap all the rewards.
Well,
Okay,
if
so it
you'd
is-
like some help while you research in the future, I'd be willing. I don't know about you guys.
Ooh, I will keep that in mind. But my friend Floon, he is at the top of my priorities. He is one of such adventurers.
Yes.
Him and I go way back. We were like childhood friends.
Oh.
Way back.
What does that mean? Is that orc speak?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I'll write
Talk
that
about
down.
that where I come from too.
Ah. It's a kindred spirit, you and I.
All right, is there any worth in us talking to like Three Strings or Darren about this?
Up to you.
I guess I'll talk to Three Strings if you guys talk to Darren before we go. Might as well.
I'll go talk to my buddy.
At this point, I want to talk to Yarga.
Somebody
Okay.
should talk to her too.
Yeah, you all can go talk to whoever you want. I'll say you each get like one conversation apiece, or like one general like conversation. You know what I mean?
What's her name? Yarga.
Yagra.
Yagra.
Do I have to persuade Three Strings, or is just ask him a question and see if he
You can ask him questions. If it's questions he doesn't want to answer, that's when you need to persuade him.
Yeah.
So we'll do Hershey and Three Strings first because they're the closest. So you wave down Three Strings. Hershey, my good friend. The Harpers welcome to you. And he does like a bard thing. Like,
I also do a bard thing.
oh, you guys do a bard thing together.
I also, yes, together we do the thing.
Can you describe it for us?
It's undescribable, but we touch tips like Gulroc said.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And then we give each other the knowing look, which is undecipherable from non-bards. And we do a little twirly do, and that's how you do the bard thing.
Oh my. So after touching fingertips, I presume.
Touching tips is how we call it.
Yeah, it's kind of like an ET deal, but it's very bardic in nature, very fanciful.
Phallic even.
Yeah,
And
phallic even. But yeah, after that, Three Strings is bursting with joy. He can barely contain himself.
Bursting.
Yeah. He gives you a pat on the back. He's like, well, Hershey, I'm quite proud of you for, protecting us poor innocent bystanders once more. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, should I do a silly voice? No, okay. Three Strings. We're looking for Floon Blagmaar.
Floon Blagmaar. Oh, yes.
Floon Blagmaar. You seen this guy?
Now, I have seen him in Volotharp Comma and, to the Yawning Portal once or twice. I've been working here quite some time. But I have not seen him. I have not. Not
Have
recently.
You heard any weird rumors about him? Stuff like any business that he gets up to?
Well, now that you mention it, he does have an uncanny resemblance to one of the nobles around here.
Ooh, which one?
Raynar, I believe his name is.
Okay.
Me personally, I think he would get in trouble just for looking like the boy. But yeah, Raynar Neverember. Definitely a similar features and facial structure. That could definitely get him into trouble.
Okay, well, I think that'd help more helpful than you know. Thank you.
Anytime. Hopper's out.
I was out.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
And he touches tips with himself.
And we touch tips. Well, no, I just, yeah. Knowing look as well.
No, look, yep. Little hanky poo. Zagoria, what were you off to do?
Well, Balloon's still here, right?
Yeah. If you're looking for someone different to talk to, if you look down here, is a shady figure.
Sure. Let's see what he's got to say.
Okay. So as you saunter up to the bar, this guy raises his mug at you. He's like, "Cheers, friend. Good job there. My name's Jalister. Pleasure to be your acquaintance."
Hi. So, do you know anything about what happened tonight?
What about the bandits or about the troll?
Either or. Anything you can tell me.
Well, knowing you seem like a cunning folk. A thief, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is what he looks like, Mr. Jalister.
Ooh.
You just openly admitted to being a thief that easily.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I was just like, "Yep,
Sure.
I'm a thief."
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I'm not threatening you, friend, but if you look here, and he points to a badge at his chest, it's a city badge. So he's kind of like part of the city watch. I'm a bit of a eye out for the locals here. So, should you need a little of assistance in terms of getting around, and make an excellent tour guide, especially if you want to be handcuffed. Now, these bandits, these bandits here, me and my friends, we kind of put them back where they belong, behind bars. Now, what I can do is answer a couple questions, because you helped us put them there.
Okay.
These guys, anything you want to ask particular?
Who was their leader, and what was their objective? What were they after? The bandits, that is.
So as you must have heard, these guys are Xanathar's men. So Xanathar, their guild, they belong to a beholder. Now the beholder, he does all the things behind the scenes. And my men, we've got an eye on their movements. And they're basically at war with everyone in Waterdeep. And what I'm out to do is to protect and keep the peace. Yawning Portal tends to be one of those locations where things happen. And that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So where were you when all that went down?
Oh, I was watching. I make sure the right people succeed, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So you put your faith in us then?
Yeah, it seemed to be handled. Durnan himself, he can clean up after his own.
I have definitely experienced that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything more you can tell me? Nothing. That's about it?
I think I told you all you need to know, friend. You keep
What
in
about the
touch
troll?
if you find out anything yourself. Oh, you want to know about the troll?
Yeah, do you know anything about the troll?
That troll has no affiliation with any gang here. All it wanted was to get away from what's down under. And trust me, friend, you don't want to go down under.
Oof.
Have you been there?
Yeah, it's like an Outback Steakhouse down there. Listen, I'm gonna enjoy my beverage and talk to Bonnie here. You go do whatever you thieves do. And make sure I don't see it.
So did we just anger a beholder by proxy?
Think so.
Oh boy.
I imagine a
What is
gang
it?
boss, beholder.
A beholder's a really
Fedora.
powerful or enemy
Okay.
that we cannot fight at the moment.
Yeah, they're scary.
Right. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, that was your conversation. Next up is Yagra and Gulroc.
Alright, so as Gulroc strode over through the bar up to Yagra, and what is she doing? Or is she just like chilling at the table or whatever?
Yeah, she's kind of like getting ready to open up shop again for her arm wrestling tournament. She's
Alright.
like flexing.
Cool. I like walk over kind of beside her, like not like I'm like giving her try not to give her too much attention, but then I like put my great trollgre club here and say, "Have you seen my huge club?"
What's a good flirt check? That'd be a performance.
That's probably
Or persuasion, maybe.
Or that, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you
your
want me to
choice.
roll.
Performance or persuasion.
They're both -1.
I think
Fantastic.
performance.
A 14.
Not bad for a -1.
Yeah, she kind of blushes a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, you're my type." And she kind of like punches you.
Spank.
She punches you in like the breast. She's like, "Hey, you did pretty well with them bandits earlier. The Zentarum got you back."
What's the Zentarum?
Ah, you must be new in town, eh? Zentarum, they're a bit of a faction here. Now, they're a shadow network, the black market, if you will. We're always seeking to increase our underwealth. Now, we handle everything that happens under the scene. I only work for them. I'm basically like the bodyguard type. So if you're looking for bodyguard work, I think we can, work together.
I have a little something else in mind.
Whoa!
Open up shop.
What?
About to open up shop for arm wrestle.
Oh, you want to arm wrestle?
So open up shop for what?
Yeah, just went for arm wrestling.
All right, friend. I'll give you a wager. How much you putting on the table?
10 gold.
All in.
And I put 10 gold pieces.
Oh no, really.
And I say 12 gold.
12 gold.
But I put 10 on the table because I can't.
You're about to make a friend or an enemy out of me. I like it. Let's go.
Yes.
So it's a strength check.
Do you still have inspiration or not?
No, he used it.
Oh,
I used it for the club.
All right, so it's a strength battle.
Shit!
Yes! A natural one. So Yagra, kind of like blushing in a very caught off guard manner. Like she's not used to dealing with other half-orcs, especially not one that showed her up. Yeah, with a little tug of war action, it almost seems as if she let you win.
Ooh.
Oh.
But she also rolled a natural one, so you could hear some cracks in the bone. Maybe she just wanted to save some dignity. But regardless, you just made another 12 gold.
I made 12 gold?
Yeah, you bet 12 gold.
You had 12 gold on her? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, she's a
12
bodyguard.
gold. So,
Nice.
sweet. Alright.
Wow. Well, yeah, Yagra no longer wants to talk to you, though. Because you just robbed her.
Oh.
Don't accept the gold. You could go for the goal, if you know what I mean.
She looks very defeated. She basically was not wanting to come out a loser. Like, she has pride, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I ask her, do you want to try again? It was a good match.
You know what? Well, you're alright, friend. She kind of like does one of those arm in arm, kind of like we're friends now kind of deals.
A little Spartan clasp kind of deal.
Yeah. Zentarim's got your back, friend. Anything you need to know?
As we clasp, because Gulroc hasn't really seen very many half-orcs either, especially of the woman kind of half-orcs. So as we clasp it, he just stares deeply into her eyes, just.
She's kind of embarrassed and like flush right now, so she doesn't really keep it very long. But you guys do have a moment.
Oh, it happens.
Right.
Well, I must be getting on, and she kind of like stands up abruptly. It kind of like goes over to the table she was at before.
Alright. I pat my good arm, count my 12 gold, and be like,
22 now, right?
23. I apparently had a gold before. I don't know. From the last thing that we did.
Great. So yeah, Aeodin, is there anything you'd like to do?
So I'm gonna talk to my dude here, Dermond. And I'm still like nursing my beer from earlier, and I just want to go to him and I'll be like, "Hey, you're an innkeep, yes?
Ah, you got that right. What gave it away?
Well, you've been running the show this evening. I've been very impressed with your combat skills."
Thank you. Aeodin, wasn't it?
Yes.
Listen, you're welcome in my pub
name.
anytime.
Oh,
Of course I know your name.
you have rooms here, yes?
We do have rooms here.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're not free.
I didn't expect them to be. What is your rate?
I charge you all a gold a night. Per person, of course.
This is a nice
Pricey.
rooms.
Yes.
Question for you, my friend. We're looking for someone named Floon Blagmaar. He's a human, late 30s. Do you know anything about him or of him?
Floon Blagmaar. He's Volothamp's friend, I think. But, outside of that, never really took an interest in the fella.
So he's been here.
He gets around, that's for sure.
What about him didn't you like?
Those pretty boys all have the same personality to me. They're kind of born into wealth. Men like us, we have to earn it.
I see. And our friend Volothamp, is he a member of a guild?
The guild?
Or is he, or like the Zentarum or the Harpers, or is he just a lone wanderer?
No, Volothamp himself, he's a sole proprietor, so to speak. He runs his own business, much like myself.
I see. All right. Well, that was an impressive feat with the ogre there. I'm honored to fight by your side, so.
Anytime,
I
Aeodin.
raise my glass.
He, does that whole bashing of the tankards, whatever you call it. He cheers you.
We're best friends now.
Yeah. You guys share war stories and all that. Yeah, you basically get a discount whenever you're here. So.
Sick. Me or the party? Everybody?
Specifically you, I'd say.
Sweet.
Yeah, he'll just give you a free drink whenever you're around.
I love it.
As far as he saw, like, you were the only one that put in work.
What? My thunderclap didn't get noticed? It was so loud. Everyone 100 feet of me heard that.
Well, Aeodin did the follow-up. He was the one that, talked to him and went all buddy.
True. That counts. That counts.
Yeah. You got the killing blow.
I put in the soft work. I did the diplomacy stuff.
He kill-stealed.
Yeah.
Some might say my thunderclap, though, was the strategic advantage we needed to win that fight.
It really did swing things in your favor, so it was well placed.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys are ready to travel to the Skewer Dragon?
Yeah, definitely.
What was Rainier's last name again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
Everember?
His name was Raynar Neverember.
Neverember.
Yeah, and before you go, Volothamp kind of like waves you down, and he gives you a picture of what Floon looks like. Let's see if I have one actually.
Oh, awesome.
So we also
I forgot to ask my guy about him, but that's okay.
For a Rainier as well.
Yeah, he didn't really know about him either, Zagoria.
Okay.
Yeah, Floon, I don't really have a picture for him, so you guys just get a description.
Imagine yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Near mind's eye.
He's a pretty boy.
It's looking good.
So yeah, now we're gonna head over to Waterdeep. So instead of giving you a picture of the friend of question, he's gonna give you a map to the city of Waterdeep.
This map is huge.
Waterdeep itself is like the biggest city in the Forgotten Realms. So,
Oh my goodness.
so yeah, the Yawning Portal, that's gonna be that black dot up there.
Okay.
And then the red X is where you want to go.
Alright.
How long will that take? It's a big place.
It'll probably be about nightfall by the time you guys get there.
Oh my gosh.
I hope the rooms are cheaper.
I mean, one gold's not too bad. We already just got 10.
Yeah, but you're rich.
True. So yeah, as you guys are traversing, going south, you definitely know the direction of where to go. He marked it on the map too, that red X.
So we're on Snail Street, eh?
Yeah, you pass through the dock ward, and so basically people are getting ready for the festivals. As you guys remember, the Sea Maidens Fair is going to be in town.
The carnival, I forgot about the carnival.
Yeah, the carnival is going to be around, so you'll want to, get ready for that. It's nice autumn coming up, basically the end of summer in terms of like the time of year it is, and evenings coming about tonight. You walk by the dock ward, and as you turn a corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of a terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans, and they're in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you, waves you down, and says, "Get on, nothing to see here."
But it looks like there's something to see here.
I know you can see it, just keep walking.
I need to look at.
Can I like sneakily like listen in without him noticing?
For the most part, it's about a dozen guards, all kind of like standing idle, kind of like writing down the chaos that had already happened. And then there's 3 prisoners, basically in handcuffs, covered in blood too. And from what you can overhear is that they are being sentenced to die.
Is this like an alley or a street?
This is like a sectioned off alleyway.
It's an alleyway? Okay.
Yeah.
And how close is this to the bar that we're trying to go to?
It's about the halfway point.
Oh, okay.
Man. What, can I get a better look at the guys that are arrested?
You can see them. They're basically similar thugs. They're wearing like the same like colors.
Same as the guys that we beat up in the Yawning portal?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an insight check. There might be something that you...
Okay.
And Zagoria as well, because you wanted to stealth inspect them.
Okay, insight.
Yeah, insight check.
Okay. Where's insight? Cool.
A 16 and a 12.
16.
So you do notice that a couple of the bodies have a winged snake tattoo on their like the back of their neck. About half of them. About half of them.
A winged snake.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask the guard about that.
That's the mark of the Zentarum.
Who's at war with the Zentarum?
Dentarn's the faction that Yaghra.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was just attacked by similar people, so they're just the same people that were attacking them.
Yeah, and
Didn't
Zagoria.
they say that? Yeah, the gang was at war with like everybody else, basically, right?
Yes. And just to jog your guys' memory, there was the other faction which belonged to the Beholder.
10 hours.
Wait,
Right.
so
This was the Beholder's faction that was at war with everybody else, right?
Pretty much.
I think. Okay. Pretty much. Yeah, like all the gangs and stuff.
And yeah, just in case you guys can't recall, it's Xanathar. The Xanathar and the Zentarum.
And Xanathar is the the Beholder. He's the guy.
Xanathar's the Beholder.
Yeah, Xanathar's Beholder. It's Xanathar.
I was spelling
For
that with a Z.
Xanathar. Yep.
me too.
Zentarum is spelled with a Z. So they're kind of similar, but they are 2 very different factions. In fact, they were at war, and you just witnessed the carnage of said war.
Okay. Just to clarify, sorry. The Beholder is not the leader of the Zentarum, right?
No, the Beholder is the leader of the Xanathar.
Xanathar. Okay.
Behold. Xanathar.
Behold!
So the Zentarum and the Xanathar ain't best buds, to say the least.
Nope.
Yep. So yeah, as you guys pass by the dock ward, long story short, the guards were not going to let you linger. Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. It's coming to evening time. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger on as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. So this is you guys getting closer and closer.
So we're in the projects.
Yeah, so this is not the nice area.
Yeah. But
Well, it might
apparently
be
cheap beer.
Oof.
So this is kind of what it looks like. Just
This
a
picture stinks.
No, I think it looks cool.
I can smell it. No, I mean I can smell it.
Ah, it looks like LA.
Pretty much.
Punk
cool.
LA.
So yeah, as you move past all the rundown buildings, you come to the corner of Zastro Street and Fillet Lane, and it's a shop with a particular window display. One of the nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop.
Zoblob Shop?
Zoblob.
Oh boy.
And it's right across from the Skewered Dragon.
I don't have a lot of money to spend, but I'm curious. I really wanted to see
I mean,
this.
that stuffed beholder looks really cute, and I got like a whole 25 gold to spend.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wait, it's there?
This artwork
Yeah, it's on
is
screen.
beautiful.
Thanks, I googled him.
It's really nice.
Why don't Aeodin, why don't you and I go check out the store while Zagoria and Hershey go check out the bar?
My charisma sucks, so I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Shopping spree.
Okay. So the shop's closer. So who's going into the shop?
Me and James.
Alright, so as you walk in, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out from the shop door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple. It's like Barney style. And every dusty knick-knack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. So everything, the walls included, is purple. Everything on the shelves. A hairless old gnome is sitting cross-legged on the counter, and he's wearing a plum-colored robe. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world!
What do you got for sale?
We've got everything from knickknacks to paddywhacks. Now,
I have a question.
DM
I have a
speaking
question.
again. What's up?
Oh wait, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you guys get to roll to see what you find.
Oh,
okay.
lovely.
It's gonna be a D100 roll.
D100?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask the shopkeep. Excuse me, fine sir. Can I hit that?
Can I hit that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is this a hookah shop?
Oh, you would like to try my lavender scrumptious? Go right ahead.
sounds-
It's for sale.
Is this an indica? What is this?
It's a bit of a hybrid. Wink, wink.
Lovely.
It's gonna mess you up, friend.
Just gotta fuck your day up.
So you take a puff and roll a D4 for me, and we'll see if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh boy.
A 2. This stuff is potent, and your next anything has disadvantage.
All right. I just go straight from being hammered to just two stone.
You are one high elf. That's for
I
sure.
sobered up on my walk over here and then immediately went into the shop and smoked.
You
Can
had
I
some
take over?
purple sponsors. He looks you over and he's like, "If you buy something."
Well, I rolled the 6 for the 100, right?
Wow, it only came out as a 6. I guess
Yeah.
that can happen. Yeah, James, go ahead and roll a 100. You can do /R space
I did.
1D.
I got a
100.
20.
Oh, you rolled as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Cool. So a 20 and a 6. So, Gulroc finds an old chess piece made from glass, and it's stained purple. And Aeodin finds a glass jar containing a weird bit of flesh, floating in a pickling fluid.
Is it purple?
It's purple. Very purple.
The skin is purple?
Everything's purple.
All
The
right.
last chess piece?
Yeah, it's purple too.
Okay. Is there anything special about this glass chess piece other than that it's purple?
Made glass.
It's up to you.
Alright, Gulroc picks it up and says, how much is this?
Ooh, excellent choice, friend. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'd put that at about 5 silver.
This seems sketchy.
Five silver. Not.
These are very valuable trinkets.
I mean,
You're truly acting like a rich person.
But
Listen,
like,
you can talk
I'm
me
worried
down.
about
This is
the
shop
beholder
stuff,
fuck
guys.
That's going on. That's what I'm worried about. Ah, screw it. Gulroc isn't smart enough to think like that, so he hands over 6 silver and it's like, here's 5 silver.
Oh, many thanks, friend. And he kind of like gestures at the peace pipe if you'd like to take a hit.
I'll take a hit.
Oh, okay. Roll a d4.
Actually, no. But first, I like hold it up weird. Like, how does this work? How do I just?
I'll come over.
He
I'll come over and I'll
demonstrates.
hold it. I'll hold
okay.
it for him, and then I'll just like ignite firebolt and then use that to like light it.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, Zoblob's
I'll
like,
light it for him because he's
ooh, magic trick.
All right. So I roll d4.
Yep, go for it.
Shit.
yeah, buddy.
Same thing.
I'll just like no.
I can see stars.
Yeah, you get disadvantage on your next
Barbarian is
anything.
Truly a terrifying thought.
So yeah, both of you guys are high, out of your mind, on a job. Is there anything you'd like to do? Maybe ask him a question or two?
I would say, do you know what creature this skin came from?
Oh, it just rolled late. Go ahead and... Oh wait, are you talking about the thing in the jar?
Yeah, the skin in the jar.
So he's kind of buddying up to you guys. He says, well, let's just say that an old friend of mine gave it, and he has quite a few eyes.
Beholder.
This dude's in with the beholder.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was worried about buying shit, but I just bought
Yes,
it.
I'm just be like, I'm sorry, this is kind of grossing me out, no offense. And I'll just put it back on the shelf.
None taken. I mean, I would prefer it if you guys bought something. Your orc friend's pretty nice.
Can I look for something? Is there like a generic? Oh, does he have arrows? Can I buy arrows?
He's mostly like trinkets and stuff you would find like in a pawn shop.
Okay.
Along with.
Do you have any? I was gonna think of like musical instruments for the bard, or like things for our other friends. You know what? Here, I'll buy the jar of flesh. As a
There
gift.
you go. See, that's what I wanted you to do. Is the
Yeah.
bar.
Okay. Mark down that you have a purple eye stalk in your inventory. It's the same price.
Eye stock?
Yeah, 5 silver.
5 silver sold.
What does the glass chess piece do now that I actually have it?
It's trash, dude.
All right.
Glass and its armor.
I'll chuck it at something at some point, maybe.
Yeah, I think it
so
could
it's
come in
like-
handy.
Is he wearing armor?
Oh, it's like a little chess piece, so probably something teeny tiny.
Yeah, you just throw it on.
Oh,
That's weird.
chest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I meant chess. Chess. So like
Oh,
checkers.
chess?
Yeah.
I get a benefit
Oh.
from not wearing armor. That's why I don't wear armor. I have some rope. Maybe I'll like take a bit of the rope, tie like a little necklace, and put the chess piece.
What cool.
All right.
Cool.
So I got a chess piece necklace. So before I get too high and don't remember things, I try to stammer out. Have you seen some pretty boy? His name's Floon Blagmaar. Have you seen Floon Blagmaar?
I don't get names much, friend. You'd
He's
be surprised
really
how few people come in.
He's a really pretty guy with human.
He left the
Likes this.
and maybe you saw him exit the street.
A lot of people leave the skewered dragon, but you guys are nice to me. I like you. And he takes another puff. He's like, what does he look like?
He's a human male. He looks like a noble, a man named Raynar.
He looks like a gnome. I'm a gnome, friend. You know, I think all humans look alike.
He's
So,
got like red
racist.
blonde hair, like
Oh,
30,
red
30.
blonde hair? Now that strikes me as familiar. There was a human, one human, who left. Oh no, there's 2 humans that left. One of them was red blonde. They left, and then five thugs jumped them. Yeah.
Oh shit. What did the thugs look like?
They were wearing all black, and I think they had a. I know one of them had a tattoo.
Okay.
What was the tattoo?
Uh,
Were you able to catch it?
I try to keep to myself, but when I see something, I remember. I think it was a flying snake.
Just out of character. Was that the Xanathar or the Zentarum?
Zentarum.
Zentarum was the snakes. Okay.
Would it be possible to go back to the other bar and speak to the half-orc lady that I bested in arm wrestling?
You could. We can see what Hershey and Zagoria find out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty good in here, I think.
I thank you so much for this information. It was very helpful.
What was your name again?
Lovely star sceneries in your shop, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Prettiest of colors.
Oh, I love the color purple. So, my name was Zablob. You're welcome back anytime. Bring your friends, bring your wallet.
Zablob.
Zablob. No relation to that eye guy in the front.
Got it. Do you know? Wait. Do you know a beholder personally?
Listen, funny story. When I bought this building, it was named Zablob Shop. My name was not Zablob, but nobody wanted to call it, Deep Gnome Emporium. So now I had to change my name to Zablob just to keep up with the shop.
This is a previous owner.
That doesn't make any sense, but to Gulroc in his high state, that makes perfect sense.
I'm like, yeah man, totally, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thank you, Zablob.
Anytime. Just come see me again, friend.
We will definitely, and I'll exit.
Me as well.
Okay, bye.
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 All right. So across the street is the Skewer Dragon. It's a nice bar setting. As Hershey and Zagoria walk up to the door, you notice there's not as many people as in the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal is kind of like a hotspot. But yeah, you see maybe like 3 patrons in the barkeep. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess the best option is just to walk right up to the barkeep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing? What do you want? You want a drink? I get you a drink.
Yes, I want a drink, and I also want to ask you a question.
Well, questions are extra, but okay, I get you a drink. What do you like? What about your friend? Your stealthy friend. Hey, I see you in the shadows. Get out of here.
Hello.
Oh, hello yourself. Quit being shady. I'm trying to run a business.
All right, I'll take a drink too.
Okay, now we're talking my language.
I'll have 1 alcohol.
What? Who said that?
Nope, none of that soft beer.
Alright, 2 pints of ale. That would be 4 copper.
I got this one, Zagoria. And I flick the copper over to him with my thumbs. Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop. Kind of like practice reflexes. He catches them all. Tucks them in his shirt pocket.
I know
Now
the local
look.
customs.
What? Huh?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. If you want to ask questions, I got answers. But the answers come with a price, alright?
Alright. I'm looking for Floon Blagmaar.
Alright.
Blagmaar?
Like Blagmaar, I think.
Blagmaar.
You're new here. I know the name, and I got answers. Now again, I'm gonna need to see some residuals.
I give him another copper.
What? Information costs more than that.
Oh, and then I give him silver then.
Oh, okay, I know a Floon. That's all you're getting for a silver.
Okay. Then I give you, I move up to a gold.
Ah, okay, now we're speaking my language. What do you want to know?
When's the last time you seen Floon?
Floon was here about 2 nights ago. He came in with that Volo guy. But then he left with another guy.
Who's that guy?
It was a pretty boy. I didn't
Like
catch his
Floon?
name. They looked pretty similar.
Oh.
Mm.
Have you heard the name Raynar Neverember?
Rayna, he's one of the nobles' kids. Huh.
Has he
Was
ever
that
come in here
Raynar?
before?
I never had a Rayna in my pub, but maybe that was him. Now you mention it.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you don't know much of anything other than that.
I know things. Listen, you gave me money, all right? I'm here to answer your questions. Is that all you're gonna ask me?
I mean, maybe you have more information that I could persuade to give you more gold. But
That's what I'm trying to
give you-
say.
All right. Well, maybe if you give me a little bit of information, I'll give you gold. So far,
Okay.
this has been one-sided.
All right, I'll tell you everything I want to know. Clear. Oh,
That is a bad persuasion.
you know, gold is persuasion in itself. You didn't have to do that. Now it looks like you're pulling my yanka. All right, but I'm gonna tell you what I know, okay? Because you gave me money. Money's my friend. Money talks. So, the guy you're looking for, Floon Blagmaar, he left with this Raynar guy that you mentioned. Long story short, they got jumped right outside my pub. And the 5 of them, they went up north. From what I know, and I know things. That's why I, take money from adventurers such as yourself. They went to Candle Lane. Candle Lane is where the Zentarum hang out. And I, for one, know the Zentarum like the prowl this street like motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
All right. And what was
Did they
the
take
name of the street again?
Oh, they're in Candle Lane. That's where the Zentarum always retrieve and deposit their filth.
Did they
Alright.
take Floon and his friend with them, or
Oh, yeah.
what happened with that?
They bound and gagged those 2 boys. Not in the fun way either.
How long ago was this?
It was like 2 nights ago. It was, long story short, Volo. I'm sure you know who Volo is. He's like the most popular. Yeah, Volo, celebrity. He left, and then this Floon guy got super smashed. Like, he was already smashed before Volo left. Then he got super smashed with his gay pal. I don't know if they're gay. I'm just assuming. They left, and then they got jumped by 5 guys. And they didn't even have burgers and fries.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like that's all you know now. I give you another 5 silver for the
Ooh, money.
just because.
Yeah.
And I look at Zagoria and I was like, the trail's already cold, man. Let's get Gulroc and Aeodin and let's head over to Candle Lane.
Sounds good, dude.
All right, let's
Okay.
get out of here.
All right, bye, guys. Welcome back anytime. I'll come up with more information.
All right.
Okay, so exiting, and you guys relay everything you both learned.
So we meet each other on the street,
Mhm.
as we're both coming out.
Yeah, and it's pretty much nighttime, or at least like the eclipse of the sun.
I'll walk up to Hershey and I'll be like, so we talked to the little skin man inside there, and he said that he saw some people leave and jump 2 men. Here, I got this for you too. And then I hand him the jar of the fleshy eye stalk thing.
Are you high? And how did you know I wanted this?
I absolutely am.
That little purple man had the coolest little pipe thing.
It was cool.
The stars.
Yes.
All right. Well, I relayed what we just found, which is much more important and pressing than your little adventure. I
we
pocket
thought that.
my flesh. I'm actually very happy you gave me the flesh. I gotta pocket it. I have an idea for it.
Excellent. Should we go now? Do we have time?
Well,
think we should.
after relaying all the information and putting together that the snake tattoos are the, what is it, Centaurine, I bring up what's her name again?
Her name is Yagra Stonefist.
Yagra.
Hmm.
Yagra was part of the Zentaurin back at the bar. do you think that we would be able to like maybe like have her give us more information, or maybe even talk with the Xantaran that jumped him perchance? She seemed to really like me in the giant club.
I mean, we could before we head. I mean, Campbell Street's just north of here.
It's on
You
the
mark your
way.
map. You mark your map. It's very close.
Maybe we should check out Candle Street, like not like open attack, but like just
Right.
do like just take a look, and then if it looks like we need more info, we go get her.
All right.
I love
Yeah.
that idea.
Good idea.
Okay, so as you guys approach Candle Lane and the sun goes down and the light dims even further, this is kind of what it looks like.
Oof.
Oh, lovely.
Dingy, like, but it has its own artistic flair.
This
It's
one's
very
big.
it's like a narrow street. It's like almost an alleyway, but there's like lanterns, but all the lanterns are empty, and what little daylight you have is the only thing that's illuminating.
So Candle Lane is not candlelit at the moment.
Yeah. And here's the description for you. Gloom envelops a narrow alley as dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed. The only light that pierces the darkness is a faint flickering from down the lane, like a distant candle.
Should we sneak some peeks in that? It's coming from a window.
Yes. So, as you guys, peer in all the windows, most of them are smashed. They're just ruined buildings. One seems to, still be a light, and it's the one right across from the light.
Okay. I mean, I'll sneak because I don't. If there is somebody inside, I don't want them to know that we're here.
Okay.
Gulroc will attempt to sneak too. Best he can.
Yeah, I want to sneak in and see as well.
Okay. Let me pull up the map.
I actually have a pretty decent stealth roll. What the heck? Ah, 2.
Felt to be pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I am so sneaky.
You out sneaked the thief.
That's crazy.
I had the shittiest roll, though.
Your bonus was higher than your roll.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys sneak up upon this building, who rolled the highest? We'll say you're in the lead.
I did.
Aeodin. Yeah, so you see a large gate-like entrance, as well as
Okay.
like a side door entrance.
All right. There's no windows.
All the windows are basically like smashed or boarded.
Oh wait, does this count as the disadvantage thing that we have? Or-
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this would get rid of that though, right?
Yeah. Let me roll.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll again, Aeodin. See if anything catches you.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
I went from a 10 to a natural 1. Gulroc isn't sneaky, guys.
Oh no, the combat music started.
So yeah, as you guys investigate, do you enter, or are you just looking to snoop around?
I was just trying to see if there's any way to see inside before we enter.
Okay. Outside of the two entryways, you basically have option A or option B. Option A would be the front door. Option B would be, the side entrance, which kind of collapsed in on itself, but with your eye, you could probably clear it up.
I'll sneakily go for the side entrance. Which
Okay.
I guess right there.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we'll
And I'll
say
just-
that with the help of your friends, you guys cleared up pretty nice.
Yeah.
And you don't really make much of a sound. The stealth checks in general were pretty decent.
Was it?
We'll see.
Most of them.
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys enter,
Ooh, I love this fog of war. That's so cool.
yeah, I'm gonna make it less blocky next time. So yeah, everybody go ahead and pile in. Find a nice location to look look through.
What, just all up in here?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter where.
Is it totally dark?
It's pretty much pitch black.
Okay.
But you do notice like a flicker of light over here.
Hmm.
Does dark vision help at all in this?
Yeah, I would say you can see a little bit further than everybody.
Yeah, so this is like... yeah,
so
that's
dim light. I mean, Aeodin, you could always, light this area up with some fire.
I could, but I don't want to give away our position if anybody else is here that we don't want to see.
That'd be pretty obvious.
I don't understand.
See, sometimes you want to wait to attack somebody.
How dense is Gulroc?
I don't think...
I have a 7 intelligence, so...
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah.
7? Oh boy.
So yeah, are you guys looking for anything in particular? For the most part, all you see around you are like tons of boxes and lots of wood, probably mostly building supplies. From what you understand, this was the Zentarum hideout.
Okay.
Can I check in a little bit deeper and try to see if I see anything?
Make an investigation.
Oh shit. That's an intelligence check. I'm guessing I don't see nothing.
Just starts to
Yeah, you don't see anything. I'll have everybody do another stealth check though, as you investigate further into the warehouse.
Ooh, sneaky.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, everybody is like super stealthy. Cool.
I've sobered up.
So for the most part,
I'm so high, I'm just moving slow naturally.
yeah, for the most part, you guys are able to maneuver through without making much of a sound. It's almost as if you guys are practice cat burglars.
Is this just a set of stairs right here?
That is a set of stairs.
Okay. Ooh.
Is there more down over here?
Do you want to investigate?
I just want to know if there's actually like stuff to check over there.
I mean,
that's up to
by
you.
The
All right,
the
I'll
architecture
investigate.
of the building, it looks like there's something would be down there. That'd be like right in front of the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I'll investigate over there.
So you hear like a light tapping sound, as well as some like fluttering. The fluttering kind of like reminds you of your days out in the wild, just like watching birds fly about a meadow.
Is this to me specifically, or?
Yeah, just you specifically.
Okay. Fluttering? Like birds of the wild. Alright, I want to get a little bit closer to that. Still sneaking.
Still sneaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Do one last stealth check. One last stealth check.
Alright.
If you succeed, this is a really, really good stealth check. 9. So you trip over a box, and you hear some like cacawing.
I'm still a little high.
Like, intruders! Intruders!
Oh, fuck.
A watch parrot?
Intruders!
Gulroc, what have you done?
And you see something perch up on top of one of the boxes.
Guys, I mean, we could run.
Intruders!
I wanna... I mean, he's already said a thing.
Oh, wait.
Can I firebolt the bird?
Whoa, how many of there are?
Intruders!
Oh my god!
Wait, are those birds?
They're called kenku.
What?
So
Yep.
they're like a monster bird, right?
Yep. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So we'll start off...
Decent clipping.
Yeah, we'll start off with a battle with the kenku. You guys got in a really good position, though. Had you have succeeded that last check, it would have been a surprise round.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was like usually, and at least all of the times I've watched people play this, it was like the kenku always had the surprise round. So this is kind of like you're
Nice.
starting off on even footing in a way.
Nice. What is it? A kenku?
Yeah, they're called kenku.
Kenku.
They're like
What does it
birdmen.
look like?
They're like halfling-sized birds that walk on their hind legs.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they have armor on. They look like basically thug versions with feathers. Thugs with feathers.
God.
Thug birds.
Thug birds.
Bug birds. Oh man. Well, I think we did pretty well.
Everybody's picture is off. I don't understand.
Oh no. That was awesome.
It is a new.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This screen is off too.
Yeah, so just future reference for us is don't mute your video or it moves the cameras around.
Gotcha.
Which I mean is like an infraction on your privacy, and I'm sorry, but
Get a blanket or a cloth of some sort.
yeah, cover it like you would the FBI.
They're always watching.
So is there anything you guys would like to say? This is our first episode. Maybe there's something you want to...
Yeah, that was fun. I'm super looking forward to where this adventure takes us, and I hope we can get high with gnomes more often.
I will say this was a lot more fun than the side quest. Now that we actually have like the full reign of like the campaign and
Yeah.
the I guess town too. It just feels a lot more fun.
Like there's a little bit more at stake in a way.
Yeah.
Right. We have a lot more freedom to kind of like travel, obviously, and find out new things and stuff.
Get high with gnomes.
That too.
Purple gnomes.
Well,
Yeah.
if anything, we'll be back Wednesday, which is gonna come faster than we think. So, looks like someone has a phone call.
Sorry.
Oh
But-
my god.
It was a fantastic adventure with you all, and I look forward to the next one.
Yep.
Alright.
Thanks, Elliot.
Yep. Everybody have a great night.
Thanks, everybody.
And, yep. See you next
Thanks to
time.
anybody who tuned in as well.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.